anybody. Hello, 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 hello. Oh boy. Ooh, it's too hot. Hello, AJ. Lot lizard. So are you looking for a lot lizard or are you asking is there a lot lizard? When you come in, can you give me a like at least? And then you got a smiling face. Welcome. Welcome to Yolanda's channel. AJ. It says in front. I don't know. I don't judge. Hey, no telling. Maybe she's a driver. Who knows? She might not necessarily be a lot lizard. She could just be scrolling. Who knows what she's doing? And then he got a laughing emoji. And then what you know about a lot lizard? You must be a driver. Tell me exactly what you know about a lot lizard. I am waiting to hear. But this is part 2. In case for you all that wasn't there earlier, I went live a little bit earlier when I was getting unloaded. So I finally shut down and I decided to go live again. So you guys are here, we can chit chat, we can talk. But if you come in, it won't hurt to give me a thumbs up. So I'm just gonna chit chat and wait and see if a few more people join in. I'll flip the phone around, we'll chit chat, we'll talk. I'll give it a few more minutes to see who's all gonna come aboard, come in and join the party. We're gonna talk. Y'all will probably see a few trucks rolling by. You'll see people walking here and there. And then I'll be chatting with you. Stink bug, Miss Yolanda, you stopped coming through my channel. Well, stink bug, I be seeing your stuff. I just don't be leaving comments all the time. Because you know what was happening, stink bug? You unsubscribed to me. I peeped that. Why don't you subscribe to me again, stink bug? And then I'll start back coming over there, leaving you some comments. And Tony, yo man, hello, how are you? So Stinkbug, yeah, because the last time I came up, when I left you a comment and I was telling you your channel was growing, and you kind of said, you keep saying that same thing every time you come here, Yolanda. Stop saying that. And I was kind of offended. So I was like, well, I won't say anything else, but I'll still check your videos out. You're doing good over there. Your channel is growing. Congratulations to you, Stinkbug. So anybody in the chat want to go over there and check out Stinkbug. He got some good stuff over there. Interesting stuff he be doing. He be chilling, doing this thing. But he good people though. So I'm glad to see you here, Stinkbug. Coming in and checking me out. So what I'll do is I'll be watching you, but I'm not gonna really leave a lot of comments because I'm scared you might say something to me. And I was just joking with you half of the time, Stinkbug. It says, I've been subscribed to you. Really? And my thing, it shows that you haven't. But okay, I have to check that. I see you, Ryan. Hi. I see Big Side Girlfriend. Hi, Yolanda. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So when you guys come in, can you hit the chat, Scott? It says, I know Stinkbug. So Scott, you know Stinkbug? Do you be going to his channel, checking his stuff out? Stinkbug is pretty cool. He laid back, he kind of chill. But Stinkbug, he'll come in and he doesn't bite his tongue. Let's put it like that. He's good people though. So yeah, stink bug. I'll come back over. I'll still be watching, and I'll leave comments from time to time. Like I was telling people, a lot of times I go in people chat. I don't necessarily. I mean, whether it be they live or just watching they short videos or they long videos. Um, I don't necessarily always leave a comment. So, but yeah, stink bug. Because I know you good people. I will repay the favor. I'm sorry, a little bit tired. But like I said, I just wanted to pop back on here. It says, hey, you're from Maryland. Kimberly, hello. Kimberly, hi. How is it out there in Maryland? How is the weather out there? Kimberly Dale, she's from Maryland. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. I appreciate everybody that's stopping in, saying hello. Glad you guys made it. Hey, it's hot. Yeah, it's hot everywhere. Kaija account says, any lot lizards? I don't know. I mean, you can watch and see what's walking by. I'm not quite sure about any lot lizards right now. I mean, you got a certain truck stop if you are a driver. Since a lot of y'all popping in here talking about these lot lizards, these must be drivers that know a little bit something about lot lizards. Because there's not too many people that don't drive don't know about lot lizards. So I can't answer the lot lizard thing. I'm not going to say nobody is a lot lizard because people just working, trying to make their money. Okay, they could be keeping up the yard, picking up the trash. It says lot lizard make the world go round. Really? It's too hot here, 95. My dog doesn't like to stay out. Well, your dog is pretty lucky because there's a lot of people that keep their dogs outside or on leash or chains and stuff like that. Stink bug. It says you were offended because I said you repeated something. Just try to help out smaller channel, man. No, stink bug. It's not that I really offended, but like I said, I love coming to your channel because I like your content and supporting. But when I would come over there and I would leave comments and I felt like you was putting me in timeout. You kept saying, Yolanda, you keep saying the same thing. And every time you would get like 100 subscribers, 200 subscribers, and I kept saying, oh, stink bug, you're on your way there, you this and that. So it was just a little bit confusion. We'll let it go, stink bug. We all good. I'll be popping in from now on. Are we good, stink bug? It says, Kimberly, so true. Talk tomorrow. Okay. It says, I have invested some of my hard-earned dollars with lot lizards. It says they are people too. Really? How much of your hard-earned dollars have you invested in lot lizards? I'm just curious. You want to put out some numbers for us? Go ahead, give us the tea. We would like to know. You said your hard-earned dollars. So do you classify the lot lizard the same as a, what do you call that? Escort? Up to $400 a week. I know you are joking. You're joking, right? Working girl. Okay. Well, hey, it's your money. Spend it however you choose to spend it. I'm not mad at you. I mean, if that's the way you want to spend your money, hey, go right ahead. Do your thing. Whatever makes you happy, But stink bug, like I say, it's all good. Are we good, stink bug? I'm glad you stopped in. Brooklyn born. It says, damn, he addicted, sis. Oh my gosh. I don't have no comment on that. It says sleeper cab confessions. Okay, come on. Give us a little bit more details. That's just like taxi cab confession. It says we all make life choices. So that's one of your life choices. So what about escort service? Do you be popping out there with them escort service? Come on, do tell. It says I don't want to be crude. Okay. Brooklyn Boy said, what the fuck? Y'all in here clowning tonight. Oh my gosh. Come on, do tell. Do tell. That's just like taxi cab's confession. You can tell us. It says, nah, I just dabbled in lot lizard. Okay. What is it with you and lot lizards? I mean, like, is it like an addiction? Like somebody has an addiction to drugs, addiction to alcohol, addiction to gambling, addiction to sex? It says muffin top lot lizard. What is a muffin top lot lizard? Explain that. I've never heard muffin top lot lizard. That's new. I've never heard that. I never heard that. Not to be me. It says addicted to being a troll. Who's addicted? So you're addicted to being a troll? Natimi, you are addicted to being a troll. So we got people addicted to being trolls. So everybody put out their addictions. I'm quite sure everybody got some kind of addictions. I still want to know what you mean. What is a muffin top lizard? Explain that a little bit more. Hi, Jack. It says it's like being at the candy shop, a low budget candy shop. A low budget candy shop. Jack says I, then G. I was talking about. Okay, gotcha, Jack. Okay. G-E-R. Okay. When the belly hangs over the shorts. Alrighty then. Nah, talking about the lit lizard dude. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, well now I know if somebody say muffin top, I know exactly what they're talking about. So in other words, you're saying those are the type of girls that you're ladies that you're interested in, huh? Looks like a muffin. Oh, I know what you're saying. I've seen females like that where they have on shorts and the shorts is a little bit too small, and then everything like their stomach and the side and the waist, it hangs over the shorts. Is that what you're saying? And so because it looks like a muffin, I get, okay, now, okay, I see what you're saying. Muffin top. I got you. Never would have thought of that. It says, it's lonely out there. Don't judge me. I'm not judging you. And Brooklyn boy, you need to stop laughing, Snap Style. Oh my gosh. I'm not judging you. I'm not, I mean, you're being honest about it, right? It says, don't act like you without sin. You're without sin. Okay, well. So can I ask you a question? So this $400 that you spend weekly, how long have you been spending this type of money on lot lizards? Do you mind sharing? Have you been doing this for years? Have you tried to seek help? I mean, inquiring minds wants to know. Chrissy, hey love, how are you doing? I'm glad you're able to join us. We were just discussing lot lizards last couple of years. Okay, so have you tried to get any help? Or are you just joking, or this is really a problem that you have with lot lizards, or are you just conversating with us? It says seek help. It's a life choice. Okay, I feel you. You're being honest about why not just find like a girlfriend or a wife or something, or like, so like find someone steady so you won't have to have a lot lizard. Brooklyn born said he lying, sis. Chrissy, hi, I'm great. How are you? Doing good. The conversation we're discussing lot lizards. No, I'm serious. It's a transition. Okay. Well, I believe you. Brooklyn born, I think he's telling the truth. It's a few drivers have said this before. I have been at one of our hubs and was sitting at another table and overheard them discussing, their addictions to street people that walk on the streets, escort, whatever you want to call it, He says, Brooklyn born, I'm not lying. Why lie? Okay. He said he not lying. Why lie? Brooklyn born, he said he ain't lying. So, I mean, do you want to address that? He said it's just a life choice. I mean, I appreciate, bro. I appreciate you being honest about it, because a lot of people won't come out and talk about that. Why are we talking about? Let's get to talking about these addictions then. So you said it's a life choice. It's something that you're not ashamed of and that you do. Most drivers watch porn. I pay lot lizards. Well, I'm finna go and get nosy. It said, what else would you like to know? Long as you wrapping it up, hey, do whatever makes you happy. I'm not mad at you. You say some drivers watch porn. It says, no, not embarrassed. Well, I see you're not embarrassed. That's good. You just admitting it. I mean, but you be careful, because I've heard a lot of stories. Brooklyn born says hire a porn star then. It says, ask me anything. Well, I don't know if I want to ask you anything because you one of those, you bold, you letting it out there. And you said you've been doing this for a couple years or so now. So I think what I'm looking at is $400 a week. Man, you bringing in some good paper if you giving that to lot lizards. A porn star. So it says, ha ha, Brooklyn born. You have no idea. It's about value. Okay. Huh. Oh, Brooklyn born, he getting deep with you, man. He said, huh, you have no idea. How you know he don't have any idea? It says, Chrissy says, that's a lot. Wow. Yes, it is. That's what I'm trying to find out. $400 a week on a lot lizard. So like, do you buy her dinner? Do you guys hang out? Do you have multiple ones? It says, you know how much you have to pay for a rusty thornbone nowadays. I have no idea. I'm trying to get the information from you. What value? Brooklyn born said, what value? A thornbone not nowadays. Well, I look at it like this, man. I appreciate your honesty, but I have heard drivers talk about, working women is what I want to call them. You have some that work walking up and down the boulevard. It says, just any act you can imagine. Okay, well, we ain't trying to take it rated X now. Okay, that's real deep, and like I said, I appreciate you. Brooklyn born. It says a female with her stomach hanging over her jeans. 2 at a time sometimes. Oh my Lord. Okay, well, I'm kind of getting a little speechless. Somebody help me here. So now you doing 1, 2, 3. Not 1, not 2, but 1, 2, 3. Okay. It says beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay. So have you ever thought about getting married and finding just like a regular girlfriend, or it says the real TSM rapper. Yo, I'll break the ice. How was your day? Oh my God. What's up, man? What's up? Oh my gosh. I've never had a live like this. This is kind of deep. TSM, good looking out, homeboy. How's it going? How you doing over there? I've been checking you out. I see you getting busy, and I see you had a live where you was interviewing a young lady, and I've been checking you out. But they are humans. Okay, yeah, we know they're human. I was just saying, and like I said, man, if that's what you like, that's your preference. Each is his own, It says, they see you coming, I bet. Well, yeah, can I ask you one more thing before? Do you see the same regular ones, or do you just see random ones? It's the real TSM rapper. It says, I'm doing well. How many total miles have you behind you? Almost 2 million. Almost 2 million TSM. It says, don't judge till you experience a lot lizard. Truck stop. Rimmer. Okay. Money. I seek variety. Okay. Well, you putting it out there. I mean, you might not be the only one. It could be a few people, but you're just being honest with yours. I appreciate that. But TSM, I'm about to hit 2 million miles. And I'll do that. I have my 2 million mile jacket, my hat, and I'm going to get lit. I'm going to be not lit like that, but I'm going to be on do a little video and show off my little 2 million mile jacket. And of course I get to order another truck. We get to order a truck at 1 million mile, 2 million, 3 million, and 4 million. You get the order right off the showroom floor, spanking brand new. And I'm gonna order a Kenworth leather, fully loaded. I'm gonna get a smoke gray one, and I'm gonna see if I can get like a 13-speed stick shift or something on there. And then they put 2 million on my truck and all kind of decal and whatever I want on there. Give me a whole bunch of kabam. I get a nice little bonus. It's all good. But I'll share that with y'all when that time comes. Chrissy says 2 million miles. Yes, Chrissy, 2 million miles. The real TSM rapper says, wow, that's some driving there, sis. Do y'all get reward? Yes, we do. We get a fat bonus. Yes, we do. We get a whole bunch of incentives behind it. Lots and lots of stuff. It says some lot lizards have this at least 2 million miles served. Okay. It says, Chrissy, how are you doing, ma'am? Okay. Well, yeah, you still on the lot lizard. Every lot lizard is different. So hey, it's what it is. It's what it is. And like I said, I appreciate your honesty and stuff. Can I ask you one thing? Do you be going to strip clubs? I'm just being nosy now. I'm being nosy. Or do you just do lot lizards? Do you go to strip clubs and would you like your buddies and hang out and just have a good time there? Or you just strictly, it says, what else dirty truck stop secrets can we talk about? It's a whole bunch, but we don't have to go there because the whole live will come rated X. And I don't know how deep you can get with a lot of this stuff, but I mean, if you want to talk, feel free. If somebody want to share with you, because you might have, it could be somebody else that might be on the same page as you. We could talk about all kind of addictions. Well, you said, I take that back. I'm not saying addictions. You said that was life choice. It says, nah, strip clubs are a waste of money. Okay, so have you ever been to strip clubs? I'm just curious. I'm being nosy now. Curious George. Have you done strip clubs before, or you just never wasted your time at a strip club? Oh, years ago. Okay. And can I ask you one more question? You say ask you anything. What about like services? They got escort. Do you like call and escorting and all that? And like in certain streets, people walk up and down. Do you do that, or you just mainly deal with lot lizards? I'm curious. He must just around a lot lizard, sis. No clubs or strip joints anywhere. Oh, so Brooklyn boy, there's no more strip clubs around? Really? Say what? I thought there were strip clubs still. You know what? I passed a couple of them. I forgot what state that was. That Mississippi? I passed a couple of them, and I can tell it was one when I passed Illinois off of 64. It said, I knew it because it said Hustler, and that Hustler name, that's that dude. I forget that man's name. He do videos and stuff. I remember the Hustler name. I seen that. He said no, just lot lizards. Okay. Yeah, well, that's just your preference. And like I say, if you $400 a week, and he talking about strip clubs, too much money. It says no strip clubs, Brooklyn. Do you live in a basement? Why you asking, do he live in a basement? I'm curious. What does that have to do with like a strip club? I'm talking about where he lives at. Oh, okay, gotcha. I see. And it says mom's strip club are all over. Mom's basement strip clubs are all over. It says Jesus love you. Yes, he does. Jesus love you so much he gave his life so that you could be forgiven. Whatever you're going through, he'll be there with you through it all to turn him to. He'll change your life. Have a great week. Thank you so much. Jesus loves you. I appreciate that. Appreciate you stopping in and sharing that. Brooklyn says, no, I know you don't. Through, bro. Okay, so what are you guys talking about? Did I miss something? No. You do. It says he lives in one, sis. That's why he should. Okay, well, wow. Great comeback, Brooklyn. Go locks down. Say now, y'all ain't gotta go there now. Come on now. We can all get along, share some stuff. We can all get along in this chat. Go lick stamps. Do they still make stamps? Okay, liar. Let's be nice. Thank you, Chrissy. Please, thank you. See, you was doing fine. KIJ, you was, you was talking cool. We was listening to you talking about your lot lizard. Nobody was really judging you. It says, I'm here telling truth and Brooklyn judging. I don't think he's judging you. I think he's just kind of playing with you. Lot liquor. Okay. Brooklyn, I don't think you, Brooklyn, are you judging him or are you just conversating with him? See, now we don't need to, like Chrissy said, let's be nice. because now we don't want to take it there. I appreciate him confessing. It says go to the doctor, bro. Brooklyn. Now come on, y'all getting deep now. Wait a minute. Y'all putting out the tea. Y'all mess up. Well, we might go viral messing around. No, I'm just joking. Um, Go to the doctor, bro. Well, I don't know what to say. TSM, the real rapper, you still here, man? What's happening? Well, what's going on, man? What you been up to lately? Talk to me. Tony, yo, man, you still here? It says, "Where's your mother?" A lot lizard, so sensitive. It's okay. Testify. Okay. Let's put it like this. What other hobbies do you have besides the lot lizards? Do you do sports? Do you play cards, dominoes, basketball? Do you hang out with your buddies? Do you have a friend? How long have you been driving? Do you like driving? Are you retired? Are you company driver? Are you owner operator? It says I gold. Oh, you golf. Okay, so if you golfing and you spending $400 a week on lot lizard, you big balling. You must be a heavy hauler or either a cattle hauler. You must be one of those big money makers out here on this road. Driving for 20 years, least I figure that. Least operator, y'all be balling. Even with freight slow, how you doing with freight? So you have your full authority? Laugh out loud. Your mom's assaulted you, I bet. Come on, Brooklyn, y'all chill up. Oh, you haul bulls. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I ain't trying to bro. He killing it out there. If he is a bull, you a bull hauler, seriously? You big banking. Anybody that drives a truck knows about bull haulers. They rule, they dominate on the road. They dominate. Let me tell you how bad them bull haulers are. Check this out. DOT don't even mess with them. They come shooting by you. Boom. Boom. Y'all be doing like 100 out there like everybody's sitting still. Oh yeah, they make a killing. They make, oh Lord have mercy. Let me clear my throat. That $400 a week ain't nothing to him if any drivers in here. Bull haulers don't play. Ooh baby, he big banking it for real. I take my hat off to you then. That's why, you making that kind of dough. It would be nice. I bet if you find you a wife or somebody to really spend that money on. Laugh out loud. Brooklyn mom served at full 53% footer full of bulls. Never spilled they drip. Oh yeah, I know it's a hard life. I had a friend, some years ago. He retired. He was a bull hauler. They do very well. Y'all got a lot of leeway. Like I said, I take my hat off to you. Bull hauling is not easy. Of course, I'm not trying to do it. The money is good, but I think I'll pass on that because to me, I haven't really seen one female bull hauler. It says, I'll find a wife one day. Yeah, it's a hard life. I know about bull haul. Like I said, I had a friend, that was in the business, and he, like you, owner op, haul bulls. And bull hauling, it's hard to get in because you got to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. So I know the full game of it. I'm very well equipped of it. And yes, it is, whether you bull hauling or just driving regular vans, it is being out here on this road, it is lonely. And you're not the only driver that, spend money on whatever, whether it be strip clubs, friends, or whatever. And I respect that. I respect your honesty about the whole deal. Never lost a bull. You lucky then, man. That's cool though. That's really cool. Like I said, I respect y'all when I see y'all out there hauling, especially when I'm down in the Dodge City, up in the areas where y'all be hauling real hard in the rural areas. Y'all be pushing it. Y'all be moving everybody out the way. Y'all be showing off out there. Yeah, baby, y'all be doing y'all thing. I ain't mad at you. And like I say, any truckers that's in here know about the bull haulers. DOT don't stop them, rules, regulation, agriculture, whatever. They have literally the right of way. They can do 100 and DOT will not touch them. But if I did 100, they pulling me over, giving me a ticket. Bull haulers be like, see ya. So, Yeah, appreciate respect. Yeah, like I said, when I see y'all coming, well, y'all gonna move me out of the way and everybody else out of the way. Especially when y'all have y'all following each other and y'all got a convoy going where it's about 3 or 4 y'all and y'all working for the same company. Y'all be on them horns talking nothing but SHIT, getting it. Oh man, I'd be like, yes, sir. I just salute y'all and say, get it. Y'all just, it's so funny because they dash by you so fast. It's like you sitting still and then they go one, psh, the next one, psh, they just be moving. I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's mind blowing. It's pretty cool though. But, keep doing what you do. DOT knows how we roll. Respect them. They respect. Yeah, they respect y'all. Yeah. I have yet to this day to see any bull haulers that do not get any respect. And well, you guys rule the highway, and also too the heavy haulers, the heavy machinery, that what do you call them? That be carried. Sometimes they'll have pilot car in the front and a pilot car in the back. And I seen an old boy the other day. He had police escort. Yeah, yeah, I've seen that of test run rolling. Yeah, yeah. I ain't mad at you, baby. I ain't mad at you. But I will say this. I don't want you to take offense. I will take you in prayer. I hope that one day, because I've been out here a while, I do pray that one day, because you guys do make good money, and I'm not saying you're wasting your money on lot lizards. You have a right to spend your money whatever you choose to. Where's Brooklyn now? Brooklyn, he's still here. He just probably listened. You have a right to spend your money on whatever you choose to. But I mean, I would really hope you 20 years, and I know you lease operator, y'all, man, it would, like you said, one day. Hopefully that day will come that you would find someone. I'm not saying you're wasting your money out there, but somebody, how it is. Some of them is wild out here. Some of them is wild. He's not calling you a liar. Well, he probably didn't know you was a bull hauler. I didn't know you was a bull hauler. For a minute, I thought you was a trolling. And when you said you haul bulls and you start breaking it down, I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm still married. Yeah, my husband he's passed away. But yeah, I'm still married. By law, yes, I am. He's getting cheddar, wasting it though. Yeah, he have a right to do, but I mean, I've heard other stories too, Brooklyn. And I guess I've got soft now because I realize he's a bull hauler. And I have, on the road, if you are a trucker, everybody respect the bull haulers, which we do. We respect everybody, but there's certain truckers out here that they rule the road, and the bull haulers are one of them. They dominate. So Chris it says, when you retire, do you think it will be hard to be in one place where you miss being on the road? Are you talking to him, Chrissy, or me, or who? CG5, love you, said hi. Brooklyn says, don't get robbed or... See, that's what I was going to tell him, Brooklyn. Don't get robbed or set up. And then CG5 Love said, what happened? Well, we were talking about like lot lizards and talking to a bull hauler. My money, my time, my choice, never been divorced, okay? Easy way to lose half. Oh, you talking about me, Chrissy? I'm not quite sure when I'm going to come off. I'm not saying I'm ready, then I am. I'm getting older. Right now, this company that I'm with now, I've been here 17 years. I was trying to get 20 out of them. But I mean, I'm just going to let God, take over. I don't know what the future holds. I just deal with each obstacle. Chrissy, I just deal with each obstacle as I cross that path. Like I said, I got 17 years here. If it's God's will, I might do 20, and if I slip up and hit the lottery, well, I'm gone. If I hit, because I buy my lottery tickets, my scratch off. That's a different story. But when my husband passed away, it's 14 months now that my husband passed away. In case you guys didn't know or whatever, it's married 35 years. Well, now it's going on 30. It would have been 36, and we've been together since middle school. We have our ups and downs. It's a long story. But he was a good man, good provider. We got 2 daughters. So, but when he passed away, it's a long story. We had a lot going on. It was unexpected. So right now, I'm just still trying to get a lot of affairs in order. And then once I get them in order, if it's God's will, I prayed about it. You know, I might be able to retire early, and then I might have to still work. I mean, I can't say. Only God knows. That's all I can say. Just got to be smart. I'll settle down the day I meet the right woman. Just turned 39. Still time. Yeah, you can still have time. It says, Yolanda, will you ever date again? You know, I get asked that every day. Will I get involved? And then I meet people all the time and advancements and stuff. Again, that's in God's time. I'm leaving that in God's hands as for right now. Being on the road, you know how that is. Well, as being a female, it's a lot of us out here, but like I know with drivers, the average drivers don't date each other because we know how a lot of drivers rock and roll. And then being on the road, because I was running local, but then when my husband passed away, I came back on the road. And when he passed away, I had took 6 months off, and then I waited, and then I came back out. I've just been back out 7, 8. I'll have to look at it. I've been back out some months now. So I'm like I said, I get that all the time. Will I ever date again? I'm not quite sure. I mean, again, that's in God's hand. Right now, I'm just focusing on me. I'm doing my content here on YouTube. I'm trying to build and get more subscribers, trying to build my channel. I've met a lot of interesting people. Because if you guys go back and look at my first, well, Brooklyn, he's been rocking with me since day one. There's a few of them. Chrissy came in, Tony Yo Man. There's so many people been rocking with me with this from day one. So, but if you go back in my short videos and look at my first 3 videos, I started my first one, I dedicated it to my husband. I just put pictures of him and I sent it out. That is my husband. His name is Andre. We call him Dre. And when you look at my posts, I'll put pictures of him every now and then because I don't want, him to ever be forgotten. You know what I mean? So, he's going to live on in my heart. We met each other in middle school, so we got history there. It says, I appreciate the female drivers. Not the easiest seat to stay in. Yeah, that's true. If I pass Cross one day, I'll buy you supper out of respect. Oh, I appreciate that. I really do. Like I said, I take my hats off to you guys. Keep pushing up and down those roads and doing what you got to do. And it's not. I kind of ask you some. Were you brought up? How did your dad did bull? Because it's hard to get into bull hauling. Everybody can't do bull haul. So, what got you in it? I mean, like, was it in your family already? Your dad, your uncle, grandpa, a friend? It's just something you wanted to do. What made you choose out of all the trucking? We got flatbed, you got heavy hauling. What made you get into bull hauling? I'm curious. Because in case anybody in here don't know about bull hauling, you can't just go put in an application and just want to get hired for bull hauling. Most bull hauling companies that operate bulls, most of them are family owned. It's in generations, and you like him. Like if me and him was buddy, he can get me in, but I can't just go and get in because bull hauling doesn't go like that. That's just like if you haul expensive cars or fancy paintings that cost millions of dollars. Some of these, or if you want to run for like a celebrity and you want to be in the convoy, the truck driver that's in charge. Some of these jobs you can't just get. Like, I come from a rodeo stock family, grew up on it. See, yeah, I figured that. Delivered to, I figured that. See, like he's saying, if you read what he's talking about, so he grew up in it, and so he got, like he said, he got connected in it, and that's the way you get into bull hauling because it's a lot to it. When you're dealing with bull hauling, it ain't just like you can come over here and go to school. They train in that. His is a whole different level. Just like hauling those real expensive cars that's costing like say for instance, if Michael Jordan ordered a custom Lamborghini or some fancy car that's 3-4 million, Shaq or somebody like that. No, anybody just don't haul those. Those are called specialties, and they're high value. Oh my gosh, you can't get into those type of jobs. There's a lot of good truck driving jobs that's, top paying. These guys are making 200, they're making big bucks, but you can't just go in and put out an application, they're gonna laugh at you because it doesn't work like that. Just like with him and the bull hauling too. So yeah. And then most of them, some of the bull haulers, they family own the business, and it's like they bring their friends in. It's a lot to it to explain, but yeah, that ain't something you could just go to school for and say, okay, I'm gonna be a bull hauler. It don't operate like that. And they rules and they train. Theirs is totally different than me just driving a 53-foot trailer. It's a whole different ball game. So yeah, and you got to know what you're doing. Those are live animals. Those bulls weigh a lot. Ooh, I'd be scared to see. Now that's a job that I think I'd have to pass on that one. It says lot lizards fill a void in my life for now. Right or wrong, it keeps me going. Just being honest, always be safe. Yeah, that's true, Joe. Can we be lovers? I'm 34. Okay, Joe, can we be... Who are you talking to, Joe? Who you want to be lovers with, Joe? I'm curious. Joe just popped in and said, can we be lovers? There's a few people in the chat, and I'm trying to figure out who he talking to. Brooklyn, you still in here? Chrissy, Tony, yo, man. Can we get a roll call to see all who's still in here? It says, Joe talking to Yolanda. I sure hope. You said you sure hope he's talking to me, huh? I'm good, Joe. I appreciate it. It says you, baby. I appreciate that, Joe. But peace, my man. I'm gonna have to pass on that one. Chrissy is still here. Hey, love, you still hanging in there? I didn't know who he was talking to. Threw me off a guard. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, who exactly are you talking to? I'm good. I appreciate it, though. I thank you for the compliment. But hey, peace, man. I am so good. Yeah. Yes. Brooklyn said, laugh at my mother. Brooklyn, I'm like, wait a minute, who is he? Is people in the chat? Okay, who exactly is he talking to? At first, let me shut up. Never mind. I thought he was talking to somebody else, and I had to catch myself. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. It says, oh my gosh, Joe. It says, I have autism and schizo affective, but I'm a good lover. Oh my gosh. Now don't tell me you on some stuff. So if you have autism, man, I ain't gonna go there. Forget it. Sounds legit. It says not me. Brooklyn said not. So he ain't talking to me. At first I thought he was talking to Chrissy. Let me see if we got some other females in here. I'm like, wait a minute, who is he talking to? Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It says, do we need to block? Not right now. Just, wait a minute, Chrissy. Let's just let it roll out. Let's see how this gonna play out. Not me. Chrissy said not me. Well, we're gonna see how this gonna play out here real quick. So, but yeah. But like I say, that conversation was pretty interesting there for a moment, you know? Because that kind of threw me for a loop there. It says Joe Ellis. It says try lot lizards, no judgment. Well, hey, he's just welcomed him to the club or to the party. Stinkbug, are you still in here? I'm curious. If you guys get a chance, go over there and check out Stinkbug. See if you like his content. If not, you know, you could just still show him some love. Just show up. Like I said, everybody in here that got pages, if you guys want to connect, go check out my boy Brooklyn Born. He got some good stuff over there. He's a straight up comedian because he be sending out some stuff that's going to keep you laughing. What is this? It says try a lot. Okay, yeah. He's going to keep you laughing. Go over there and check out my buddy, all-time buddy that I did a collab with, Tony Yo Man, because Tony Yo Man is going to keep it real. You can check out Chrissy over there. You know, and then there's a lot of people that got content, some don't. Just like my girl, Miss Stephanie, she steps in. She was in my live earlier. She has a YouTube, but she has no content, but she's on Instagram. Chrissy, what all platforms are you on? Do you have like Instagram, Facebook, Brooklyn Born? Do you have, you know, you guys put other platforms, or just say YouTube or whatever if you want somebody to reach out and connect with you. Throw your platforms out there. Like some people got multiple platforms. Some people got Instagram, Facebook, they got YouTube, fans only, you know. What I'm talking about, fans only? Lord, I'm tripping. Well, yeah, I think people got fans only. TikTok, that's what I'm trying to say. To any woman in here, I have a question. Okay, what question do you have? I'm curious. Go ahead. I can't wait. So you got a few females in here. I myself, Chrissy is here. What other females? What other females is in here? He said he have a question. Raise your hand and see who's gonna answer. Had a Facebook, but it got hacked, sis. So what platforms do you have, Brooklyn? Just YouTube? It says, if you met a man in good shape, well-mannered, who is a bull hauler and makes good money, would you date him? Hello, Chrissy. Any females want to answer that? He said, if you met a man in good shape, well-mannered, who is a bull hauler and makes good money, would you date him? Even though he has indulged in lot lizards safely, would that be a showstopper? Chrissy, can you answer that? Or any female? Is there any females in here besides me and Chrissy? Where's 80s baby at? Somebody come in and shine in. I know I got some females in here besides me and Chrissy. It says, if he would never engage a lot lizard again. Okay, Brooklyn said, I got an Instagram, but nothing in on it yet. Okay, Brooklyn. Could somebody answer that for him? Chrissy, can you answer? I'm going to see if let some of the females in here answer for you. Answer for you. See what some of the females have to say. If any of them would answer. See, one thing you got to worry about, a lot of people. Okay, Miss 804 all day. Can you answer that question, what he just answered, Miss 804 all day? It says, would you be brave enough to ride with a bull hauler? Well, I know how bull, now you can't be asking me because I know how y'all roll. He's asking the females that's up in the chat. Because even if I wasn't married or ever wasn't married, I don't mess with truck drivers. No offense to you or none of them. I know how truck drivers roll. Y'all come for me if you want to. The average truck driver is a bona fide. Let me shut up. No, I ain't gonna go there. No, I myself personally, I don't do truck drivers myself. That's me answering for myself. Let's see. Come on, females, answer. So what do we have? We have Joe. It says, money is the root to all evil. Prefer my health. Eat your greens, running bike rides, etc. If there's anything jiggy. Okay. I'm passing too. Miss 804 all day. She said, I'm passing too. Chrissy says, I'll be completely honest. That lot lizard thing would throw me off. You see what they're saying? And then it's Brooklyn. It says, laugh out loud. You're bringing any female that vibes into the convoy, huh, sis? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, sir. I'm out the show because, hey, it says, I know, but what if he was completely honest? Clean bill of health. Okay, come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. He's talking to y'all. He might be looking to settle down. I can play matchmaking, I can hook somebody up. Let me shut up. He could be a good guy. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm still legally married, so I can't date nobody. I'm still legally married right now, It says, Miss 804 all day. It says, most of my trucker friends admit to having other lovers when they travel, real relationships, and not just lizards. Okay, look like I should be on Yellowstone. I don't know what that means. Yeah, Miss 804 all day, I feel you. I have a lot of trucker friends too that we talk on the phone. We see each other at the hubs because I used to run local with a lot of them, been on the road as long as I've been over. Me and you is on that same page. I talk to truckers and some of them, I hate to say this, I'm just gonna say it this way. They players. I'm not gonna say the other way, but they're straight players. My one homeboy, I've been knowing him for 20 years because I used to be flatbed before I came over here, right? running local because, you know, my husband sent me to truck driving school years ago. Long story short is because I wanted to do something different. My one homeboy, he has a girlfriend in Kansas. He's seeing another girl when he go to Memphis, and then he's got another girl in St. Louis. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know how he keep up with it. And it says, Miss 80, it says, yes, you know firsthand how they are. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. They bona fide. Oop, I'm not gonna say that. Because I don't want them to come for me. Not all truck drivers are you know, are loose like that and got more. And then there's some of them married and got a whole nother family, like in Florida, and got kids and everything. And then they wife that they've been with umpteen years don't even know about it. Then they make so much. Some of them make good money, like you, the bull hauler. They paying rent, they paying car notes. They got a girl here and they get this one pregnant. Oh man, they got too much drama going on for me. I be listening to the juice, and you know. They just buck wild. And when I be seeing them as many years I tell them, look, man, I'm married. Even if I wasn't married, a truck driver, no offense, I have respect for truckers because we keep America going. I'm one myself. But knowing how they operate, and I know all of them don't operate like that, but I'm going to keep it real. They don't, and I'm just going to say it, they don't have just one female that they're dealing with. That's why it's so hard for a truck driver to get into a serious relationship. It's pretty sad. Miss 804 all day, it says yes, whole other families, girlfriend for real. And then some of them, let me tell you, some of them got a wife and a lover, if you know what I mean. Low. The low, they out here. Some of them are swingers. There's even married couples. Let me tell you a story one time, y'all, and I am not joking. So I was at the truck stop waiting. So for all of you that are not drivers, oh, you know, the bull haul, everybody in here, if whether drivers or not. So there's a lot of swingers out here. There's a lot of people that just get freaky, whether they like lot lizards or squirrel, whatever. Each is your own. I don't bump nobody, right? I try to stay to myself, right? But there's all kind of rumors. They think women, everybody's sleeping. No, it's not. It's a lot go on, but you just got to stay out of the in crowd. I'm like a loner. So let me tell you a story. You got so many swingers out here. Let me tell you how bold these people is. I was at a truck stop waiting. So it was a hot day, and sometimes you can wait up to 45 minutes for a shower. I'm wiping my behind, so I'm gonna wait, right? So I'm waiting, and it was a couple, and the female just started small chatting with me, you know, back and forth. We were just talking about everyday trucking, blah blah blah, trying to kill time. Skipping straight to the store and making a long story short, their shower was called before mine. And I was like, oh, okay, enjoy y'all shower, this, that, whatever, have a good day. She goes, how long do you think is going to be on your shower? And I says, well, I got a few people ahead of me, blah, 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 whatever. She goes, you're welcome to come and join us. My husband thinks you're beautiful. And I would love for you to come back to our truck. We got movies. We'll buy you dinner. We'll have a great time. And I'm thinking to myself, lady, please. I just was so stunned that I'm like, how do I even respond to her? I just said, no, thank you, I'm good. She kept saying, are you sure? Come on, we will have. And I'm thinking to myself, why? Your husband, like, I just don't understand people just approach people like that or whatever the deal is. And I had that happen to me one more time when I was at another truck stop. It was another couple did the same thing. She was conversating with me, this and that, whatnot. And then they, will come back to our truck. But I imagine that one person or two person tell them no, you got 3 or 4 or 5 that would tell them, well, yeah, come on down. You know, but I don't judge people. It says, I have a girlfriend that rides with her hubby on the road because she doesn't trust him. Wow, he makes great money. So she done quit her job to ride around. You know, and that's sad when you got a husband or a boyfriend or a fiance or a guy that's out here on the road and you don't trust them. That is very, very sad. Christy, she just making those faces. It says they were trying to have you, Yolanda. I don't know what they was trying to do, but whatever they was trying to do, I was not interested, okay? Michael, hi, how are you, Michael? It says, what's the difference between a Kenworth driver and a porcupine? I have no idea in porcupines. Who knows? Tell us. What is the difference? So you got a joke. I want to know the difference between a Kenworth driver and a porcupine. Only a porcupine that perks right out. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, and these drivers got a lot of jokes too. And then you go inside the truck stop. Like when I get off the live, I have to go in because I have to shower. I had a long day. Go in there, shower. You get settled down. You might grab you some few snacks if you ain't got none on the truck, and you just come back and you do your thing. But a lot of them is in there just shooting the crap. They're sitting around at the tables. I can't remember if they have some of these truck stops have theaters where you can go in and watch movies that are free. It's just all kind of stuff to do in there. And so a lot of them just do whatever. I kind of say hi and keep it moving. Michael, it says, I'm a driver also. I'm one of the few that is good. So you're good? What do you mean you're good? Like how? Apologize for the crude punchline. Oh no, you're crying for the okay. Wow, really? Yeah, it's a lot go on. I mean, like, I'm not here to judge, and I don't want no truck drivers to listen to this say, oh, the truck drivers know what time it is. And like Miss 80 all day, she knows what time. Now, just like this gentleman here, Michael, he says loyalty. It says I'm good, define bad. Okay. You're just sharing what, yeah, I'm just sharing. So in the trucker world, because I've been out here and I have learned a rule of thumb because I used to train years ago and I trained nothing but females. You got people that are co-ed, they'll do men and women. So let's start with training. As being a male trainer, if you are a male trainer, you have to keep your guard up, because some of these men, when they train these women, you got all kind of stuff that pop off. A lot of it's just a long story, and I have to share that one day. I want to be careful what I'm saying. And then that's why I wouldn't train men myself, because if I was a man, I wouldn't train a woman. That's just me personally. It says you all run into trans truckers. Oh yeah, all the time. All the time. I seen one at the truck stop the other day. Had on, he was like 6'4", had on some pink cowboy boots and had his hair black. I was like, Lord have mercy. But again, I don't judge them. They do whatever they want to do. It says, and we know it's not all truckers, but we also know there are some real freaky folks on the road. There's freaky people on the road, and there's freaky people that are not on the road. You could be living next door to a freak. Michael, I'd rather train a woman. Michael, tell me, why would you rather train a woman, out of curiosity? Because I've heard a lot of men say they don't want to train women because they're scared of what might be said. Like if a woman is not passing, like she's not doing good, learning how to back, or don't know how to, she's not catching on. I know this one dude said she lied and said he tried to make advances at her and stuff. So you kind of got to be careful, because you're sleeping in the same truck with someone every night. So that's a lot. That's a whole, I think I'm going to do a video on that. It says, sis, do truckers still use CBs? I'm watching a Good Times episode. That's why I'm asking. Yeah, a lot of the old time, and I think the bull haulers, most of them still use CBs, but a lot of us do and some of them don't. It just varies. Well, it's been fun. Time to make bacon. All righty. Well, thank you for coming in. I hope you subscribed and give thumbs up, watch some of the other videos, and come back and tell us some interesting stories. See, he's a bull hauler. He said he still uses his CB. Jolia, oh my God, hey sis. Oh, we got another female. That is my girl Jolia. Can't hear you, but just wanted to be here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Jolia, go and check out her page, Jolia Legacy. She has some good content over there. I sub. Thank you for subbing, and I hope you're able to catch some of my lives and stuff like that. And just watch some of my videos and go look at some of my old content. Thank you for coming in and being honest and sharing your stories. Again, I salute all the bull haulers out there. You guys keep doing what you're doing, trucking up and down that highway. I want to thank you so much. I have nothing but respect for you guys out there. All righty. Let me see. That is 80s. It says, I know exactly which episode you're watching. The tongue lady in the wheelchair, catfishing Michael. Oh, she's talking to Brooklyn. Chrissy is laughing. Jolia. It says, as you are new to Yolana's channel, she is awesome. Oh, thank you, Jolia. I appreciate that. And I tell everybody to go over there. You are awesome too. I seen that video, that last short clip that you put out, that restaurant where you and the hubby Henry, where y'all went. Oh my gosh, that was so beautiful. Jolia has a beautiful family over there with her husband and her beautiful princesses. Her son just got him a new car. I mean, just a beautiful family over there. She's like me, she's locked. That's my girl. I love her locks. I think we love each other locks, but she's awesome. So yeah. It says, I'll rewatch later, but I really wanted to be here and support. I appreciate that, sweetheart, just by you stopping by. If you get the chance, check it out. And if not, at least you came in, and I do appreciate that. And if, catch me sometime, whenever. Even if I can't hear you laugh out loud. I appreciate the support, though. It says, Michael, where are you at? What state? Where am I at? What state? Oh, I'm making my way up out of Illinois right now. Trying to make my way towards one of our hubs. And it says, let me see, wait, it's kind of going too fast. It says, this is my first time and I'm already a fan. I admire a women truckers. You all rock. Thank you, Miss 804 all day. I appreciate that, Brooklyn. It says, Bookman's wife made him get rid of it. Oh, okay, yeah. Jolia Christie's H. Toley. Oh, yeah, she's talking to Chrissy, yeah. I appreciate everybody that's stopping through. See, I did a live earlier, and Chrissy, I think you might have been at work, and a lot of people couldn't join, and I was at a dock getting unloaded, and then I drove some time, like another 2-3 hours, whatever, and then I had to shut down. And then when I shut down, I said, well, I'm going to go live again just to see if I can get some people to come back in and chat with me for a little while. Because like I said, I need all the support. I appreciate everybody watching my videos. And it's just so cool that everybody's coming in. Miss 804, she impresses me also, LOL. Yeah, I really appreciate all the love. Chrissy says I was. Miss 80, it says, how long have you been trucking? I have been trucking, let me see, I've been with this company. The company I went with now is 17 before I was with the, it is total of 19, 20, it'll be 23 years coming up. Yeah. So, I mainly ran local until I bounced back and forth before my husband had passed away or whatnot. So I'm back on the road again. But I mean, it's cool. It's something for me to do. And I'm trying to, like Christy was asking me earlier, was I going to retire? I said, it's all up in God's hand. Not quite sure. It says, wow, oh, you're a beast. Well, I don't look at it like that, but I appreciate it. It's a lot of women out here now. It really is. They're getting younger compared to now. Invisible. It said, hey, where's your face? Where's my face? Hold on. Hello, here's my face. It's Yolanda. If you look at my video, you can see it's kind of dark here, but I'm here. Hello, got on my Million Mile shirt. See, this is Yolanda. This is me, up, center, in front. I flips the camera. If you're just now coming here for the first time, you haven't really been in any of my lives, what I do is I flip the cameras when I'm at the truck stop so everybody can see. And Jolia, look at here, your favorite. Look, I bought a whole bunch of these today, sweetheart. Yeah, baby. Yes, ma'am. It says where. So my face is here. It says, there's my sis. Yes, hello. It says, you and your locks are beautiful. Oh, I appreciate that so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I wanted you guys to see my shirt now that I turned it around. See my shirt. This is one of my Million Mile shirt. As TSM, the real rapper, was asking, I got to get a shirt. It's coming up for 2 million miles. And we have a girl that was with the company. She 4 million miles. 4 million miles. She was with the company 35 years. 35 years. Yes. Female driver. She's the only female driver in our company that has 35 years. Isn't that something? Pretty cool. It says invisible, nice. Oh, I appreciate that. It says Jolia. It says Miss. It says she is. I love my silk crown. I love your crown too, honey. I know she said, and her fingers LOL. Right. It says. Do you make a huge salary after driving this long? Do you own your rig? Okay. So first of all, I make good enough for me. I've been with this company. I do my own thing. No, I do not own my truck. I am a company driver, and I don't want to be an owner op, but I make pretty good. I don't do bad. I get a lot of bonuses because I am about to be a 2 million mile driver. We get a lot of quirks every 3 months. I get bonuses. Once a month, I get incentives. So there's a lot to it, you know. Every driver makes different. It just depends on what are you running. This is coconut water. I seen Jolia Legacy. She's in here. You guys get a chance, go check out my Queen's page. She loves these, and I had seen her with the coconut. I love them. I got them at the store the other day. I bought me 4 of them. Pop the top and bam. They're delicious. If you guys like coconut, go get you a coconut from the store. Boom, bust it open, put it in there, and you got this is the coconut, the real thing. You can get it in the jar, bottle, but this right here tastes better. It tastes really, really good. It does. I love these. So yeah. So it says, "Oh snap, is that a coconut?" Yes, ma'am. I bought them at the store, sweetheart. When I seen you at that restaurant, and I went to the store and bought some. You know, I'm always copying you. You know, you're my role model. I'm always copying her. She got ducks. I did ducks. I just love her so much. She's so awesome. It says, "No, we make average, but you are single. It's good money." Yeah, you're right. It says, "No, we make." Okay, yeah. It says, "I love coconut." Me too. I've seen people with them. What is it? A coconut. It says, Jolia. It says, "I so have to rewatch this so I can hear." Yeah, rewatch it if you get a chance. Send me one, LOL. I know it. I bought 4 of them. I got the rest of them in the fridge. They're good. I love them. So if you guys like coconut, you can buy these at your local HEB, grocery stores, Walmarts. Just peel it, pop it, stick the straw in, and this is the coconut, and all you're doing is drinking the juice, and it's good for you. It is really good for you. And I use coconut too when I split it. I put it in my hair for you guys that want to see me. I am locked. I have been. You can't really see my locks, but I have been locked now for 7 years, and I absolutely love it. So it's real. Yes, it's real coconut water, sweetheart, because this is the coconut. So what they did is put a hole in there, put a little cap thing in here. You hit down on it, so you're getting the real coconut out of here. And this is like you go and the coconut off of the tree, boom. Now I wouldn't try to crack this because I'm quite sure that good coconut meat is in the side of it. Now you know who will probably know how to get up in here and what to do with this? Queen, my girl Queen. Queen was in the live earlier. Go check out Queen's channel. Queen have like fresh tomatoes. Oh, I just love that girl's channel. Queen is awesome too, but she probably know how to get up in here and get all that good meat. That's something I have to figure out, because there's coconut meat up in here. You know, like if you buy Almond Joy and it has coconut, I don't know. It says, "Can you open it and eat?" I don't know how to get the meat out. Eating the meat is my favorite part. They call it jelly also. Okay, so Jolia, how do I get the meat out? That's what I got to figure out. I got a hammer and a chisel thing where I can bust it and then get the meat out. Oh, I can. Okay, never mind. I can get it out. I know how to get it out. Never mind. It says eating the meat is my favorite part. They call it, yeah, the meat. Yeah. This is, they made it that I can see where it can slice, and I'll get the meat out later. And I'll eat the meat. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm glad everybody came into the chat. I'm just enjoying everybody chit-chatting. I'm glad everybody got this, hear something about bull hauling. And you know who I would love to see come into my chat is a heavy hauler. And a heavy hauler is someone hold on. A heavy hauler is like, let me see. So we have a heavy hauler. Well, he's all the way down there. I can see him, but if I turn the camera, you wouldn't be able to see him. So a heavy hauler, they haul big machinery. Okay? So they have pilot cars. It's a car in the front and a car in the back. Some of them even have police assistance to get them down the road because their turns and all of that extra stuff, it's kind of difficult to do. And I would love for one of them to come into my chat and give you guys, talk to you, or even a flatbed driver, or a, let me see, like, let me see here, or like a tanker, somebody that's hauling a tanker, or so we got a tanker, a tanker. Tanker hauls gasoline, perfume, alcohol, washing powder, stuff like that. Water, milk. Heavy hauler, they have assistance. It's a lot of different truck drivers that haul different things. We got car haulers here. Yeah, we have a car hauler here, but he's empty. And now if you watch my video that I put out yesterday, if you see that flatbed, that's a van hauler. They haul vans. So let me see, who is this talking? Who's a Jolie? It says, I'm glad I made your live. So okay, so you go let me know if you have to set a schedule for your lives now. Well, Jolia, see with mine, you know, the way that I drive, hun, I can't really set mines. I just do mines randomly whenever I have the time. Like you are on schedule, you set stuff up well. I can't do that. I just kind of go with the flow. Hey, this is, oh yeah. It says they look scary to drive, especially in the weather is crazy. Yeah, it's not as bad. A lot of people just get intimidated, but it's kind of fine. You know, it's okay. It says, please, Father God, protect my sister with shield on the road. Oh, I appreciate that, sweetheart. I appreciate that so much. I really do. And then Miss A, she says, amen. Yes, I appreciate that. Yeah, I really do. So, Chrissy, amen. I'm glad you guys are all here. All you females, if you want to connect, Chrissy is here. We got Jolia. I'm so glad Jolia joined in. We have some more females that should have been here too. We got Miss 80 all day. There was a couple of more females that was here. I guess they left. Let me see here. No, that Michael. I thought we had Invisible. Well, maybe they left. I thought it was a couple more females. I wasn't quite sure or whatever. So I don't know if who's all still in here. I know we're chatting. I know Tony Yo Man was here. I don't know if Brooklyn is still here or what. It was a heavy hauler over there. I wish I could get my camera over there, but you wouldn't be able to see it. It's so far away. It says yes, Jolia. Okay, you guys are talking to each other. It says, I'm so glad I ran across your live. My first time, and this has been awesome. Great energy. Oh, I appreciate that, Miss 804 all day. I really appreciate that. I hope you come back. Like I said, there's no set schedules for my lives. I just go with the flow. And depending on when I shut down at night, when I start up, I just started doing live within the last few weeks or so. Jolia, she has hers is scheduled. She has everything on schedule. She's one of those type of people that keep everything in order. I'm just I'm a hot mess when it comes to certain things like that. I'm not. I'm not. Only with driving I can do stuff like that. It says I replay later, but don't want to miss her live. She supports me all the time on my live. Yeah, I try to get in, and there's times, a lot of times, I miss people lives and stuff where I can't get in. So I try to do what I can do, you know. It says you got me ready to go on a whole food to Kroger's and try this coconut. Yeah, try the coconut. They're in the produce section, and I think you'll like it. I really do. Because coconut is good for you, the coconut water, but what they sell in the store when you buy those containers and stuff with that coconut, they got all kind of extra stuff in there. Um, it's not, I don't think it's pure coconut water, but I think it still be the same. But I'm saying try to, and they're not that expensive. Some places they're $4 or $5, but I don't think they're no more than that unless you go to like a Whole Foods place. You probably pay a lot or something like that. Jolia, try it really cold, I promise. Yeah, really cold. I had mine sent over by my freezer oven because I in my freezer section in my truck, I have a refrigerator in my truck. So I keep it over by, I got like a cooler, I mean, my freezer sits there, and then I keep it there, and it got really cold. I imagine if you put it in the freezer, mine won't fit in the freezer because my freezer is not that big, but I imagine if you put it in the freezer and sit it in there for a while, I imagine that will be really, really good. I know it will. Jolia, it says, oh, she's asking, where are you from? And thank you, Chrissy. Okay, I would definitely try one. Yeah, try it. I definitely will check Jolia's channel out. Yeah, Jolia, she's got some good stuff over there. She really do. That's what I said. Like, when you guys come in, check out each other's channel. And then I always say, go to my post and my community. I put a lot of people in there. You might be interested and you might not, but it won't hurt to go see them, you know. It says, I only asked because I'm surprised you never had one, LOL. It says, I'm from Richmond, Virginia, 804. Oh, okay. Richmond, Virginia. I think Queen is from Virginia. It says, Chrissy, if you love a comment, I will check your channel out in 24 hours. Okay, if you leave a comment. Okay, that's what she said, so you guys will connect. Yeah, connect. Subscribe to someone if you like their channel. You know, go in, show them the support and stuff like that. Chrissy says, okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Jolia, just learned that. Yeah. So, you know, everybody stay connected and stuff. Because like I say, YouTube is big enough for everybody to be subscribed. But see, the thing is, because I do content, I work doing content and working and trying to support a lot of the channels. I can't get to them like I would want to. But I support what I can, and if that's not good enough, oh well. I'll pop over. Sometimes you might not see me for a few days, for a week. I mean, heck, it's getting to the point where I'm subscribed to so many people, I can't even get to their pages as of yet. You know? And it's like, okay, I'll get there when I can get there. Because I put in content in between working, in between sleeping and resting, and then answering comments, dealing with my family. I have family outside of trucking. Oh, I want you guys to see this. Wait. Oh, don't go yet. Hold on. Check it out. Oh, I wanted you guys to see that. He went by too quick, though. He's not necessarily heavy hauler, but he's hauling something bigger than mine. That's why I like to keep it turned so you guys can see the different trucks that pass by. And it says, girl, it says, stop, you're in Richmond. I have never had coconut. I told you, let us know when you try it. Okay, yeah. Like I said, I think Queen is from Richmond, if I'm not mistaken. Richmond has some good vegetables and stuff like that out there. Because I know Queen on a lot of her videos that I watch, Queen has like fresh tomatoes. She be having avocados, and because she got like a garden in her backyard, and I think her next door neighbor has a garden too, and stuff like that. Yeah, Queen be having some good stuff, good watermelons with seeds. I think she goes to like a produce market. I do a market like that too when I'm not on the road, you know. So Miss 80, she's saying, okay, it says never, Jolia. It says, but I definitely seen many people drinking them. I think I thought it was milk or something. Oh my. It says, well, I'm back. Load delayed. Oh, so your load got delayed. So ladies, for you don't know, Jolia, this gentleman here just signed in right here, K account. He is a cattle hauler, and he was giving the ladies and telling them a lot of stuff what was going on. So most cattle haul, he's probably waiting on his load. He's probably gonna roll throughout the night or something like that. Jolia, sis, you got me dying over here, not milk. It says, can we kiss and cuddle? You guys are something else. Oh, that's Joe. I'm thinking that's Joe Leah. I'm sorry, because I'm like, can we kiss and cuddle? Who are you asking, can they kiss and cuddle, Joe? You came in here earlier looking for a wife. Did you not? I'm just curious. Who are you asking to kiss and cuddle? It says, any make truckers here. It says true truckers. I think I'm the only truck driver. Well, there could be some in here that's just not saying anything. I'm not quite sure. But you know, do you go on the trucker channels? You know, the trucker channel, and oh, you said male truckers. Oh, you looking for the chit chat with some male truckers. I think you was there no. Oh yeah, Michael, he was a trucker. Michael, are you still here? Michael is a trucker. It says yes. That's why I don't want to try it. I thought they were walking around drinking milk. Oh, you thought, girl, oh my gosh. You said, I thought they was walking around drinking milk. Really? That's so you, every time you seen the coconut, you actually thought it was milk? Miss 80? I've never heard that one before. It says, awesome 804. It says, if you are a creator, please do a video called my first time trying coconut. Yeah, you can do that. Call your first time trying coconut. Yep, for sure. Yeah, but then you know everybody don't like coconut water. Some people don't like coconut, just like some people, you know, don't like seafood. Drinking milk reminds me of a pea jug. Yolanda knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, you don't get busted with the DOT. Like I said, you know, if you go in DOT, because I got an inspection not too long ago, and they got a sign up there, and the sign says, it shows a picture of a milk jug, the old big white milk jug, and it said, this is not a pea bottle. But see, y'all don't get pulled in the weigh station. It says yes because I was white and shaped. Oh, it was white and it was shaped like a coconut, so I thought it was some kind of milk. Hold on. It says, I want to Joe, who are you saying I want to marry you and live happily ever after? I'm off to bed. I got to go to work tomorrow. Love you. Okay, I hope you have a good night and enjoy yourself at work. It says, how many? Wait a minute. Y'all got me hollering in here. I mean, with a pea jug. It says, how many know what a pea jug is? I don't think nobody here know what a pea jug is besides the truck drivers. Jolia, LOL. It says, nothing like a gallon jug to make time. Okay. The chat is live. This chat has been popping. He's a cattle hauler. And honey, he came in here early talking about his life. His lot lizard life part, and he shared a whole bunch of stuff with us. It was pretty interesting. You came right in. He left before you had came in, Jolia. It says, I'm not a trucker and I know what a pea jug is. Yeah, a lot of them is changing the game. They're ordering these what do you call them things? It's these new porta potties because it's a female trucker. What's her name? I seen her what is her name? Oh man. I seen her do a video on it. She ordered it was a porta potty. She ordered it on Amazon or something, and it has water. It flushes. It's almost like something you would have if you was in a camper or traveling in a camper. Yes, I know that one is also laugh out loud. Yeah. So if you're a truck driver, it says, I'll never look at a 7-Eleven Big Goat cup the same ever again. Oh my gosh. No, forget that one. It has to be a quick trip. cup again. I guess you can do the 7-Eleven one, but the majority of the people do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just go to Quick Trip, you just get you a big go. I mean, get you a big go, or just go in there and say, hey, I need 3 or 4 cups. How much these cups? Some of them just say take them, or some of them charge you 25, 50 cents. Get you a few cups and you bring them on with you. Then you got some people do pickle buckets where they go to what is it, Home Depot or Lowe's, and they order them, they buy them big old pickle buckets, and then they pour pickle juice in there. They go in the store, take the pickles out, pour the juice, put paper towel. It's like, I can't be telling y'all all the tricks was going on. I might get in trouble. We had that in the car, my friend. Well, you had it in the car, friend, so you know what time it is. A lot of people that travel get them big old pickle buckets and stuff. It says, Chrissy, I'm so serious. Oh my gosh, yes, Chrissy. So a lot of people that travel, especially if they got kids or they got vans and they got the room, a lot of people will go in the Home Depot and they'll buy them big orange buckets. Some of them have lids on it. It says always, especially for long rides. Yes, and then they'll put like pickle juice and a little bit of water. And then, so if you know you don't want to stop, then I guess everybody, will use the big old pickle bucket is what it is. Yes, ma'am. They do that. But like I said, for a lot of truckers now, they're starting to buy these porta potties. You can buy them off of Amazon. Now, I don't know what they cost because I haven't bought one, but I've seen a couple of truck drivers that did videos on them. Yes, they did. Yeah. And I was like, wow, I didn't know that because, they're coming up with a lot of new stuff now. They didn't used to have a lot of that stuff, but they're coming up with it now. So if you are a driver or you travel, then you know. But now, technically, you're not supposed to be having all that truck because, I'm going to keep it real. Even when you're traveling in your car or truck, that is a hazard to really be carrying urine or feces or anything along with you. You're not supposed to. I don't care. I don't know what nobody doing, but I'm going to keep it real with y'all. All of them people that be doing all that stuff and they're pooping and all that, I'm sorry, I can't get down. No. I will walk to see right now. If y'all look at this camera, you see where that truck just passed by? That is the front door. This is how Yolanda roll. And y'all, I don't care if you don't believe me, Yolanda can't roll like that. Yolanda is gonna jet it right to that front door. And I've been doing this so long, and by being a female, you better believe I control what I eat. So if I have to go and do my number 2, baby, there are some people do all of that mess on the truck. I'm not SHITing on my truck for nobody. It just ain't happening. I gotta have a toilet. I'm sorry. I don't want no porta potty. I don't want none of that. Where that white truck is, that's the front door right there. And I would take a hip, a stop, a hibbity, and bam, I would be there in 2 seconds flat. Boom, right there at the front door. As soon as I open that front door, I hit a left and a right. Bathroom right there, baby. I don't play that. See, that's why every time I get at a truck stop, I always try to park right by the door. Sometimes I don't always get as lucky, but I tell you 99% of the time I do. Yep, it says, what the hell? Not riding around with. I know that's right, girl, nah. But you got some people that I imagine they do, but not me. Let me tell you one time, this is the truth. I was at a truck stop. It was in a broad daylight. This is how lazy some drivers are. There was a driver, got his behind out of his truck. It was hot too. It was like a summer day. He got out with no shirt on. He was in a bobtail. Bobtail means he did not have a trailer on the back of him. He gets out of his truck, walk on the side of his truck like can't nobody see him, squatted his butt down and took a dunk. Pulled his shorts back up and got right back in his truck, his crusty booty. I said, man, I was so mad at him. I was so mad at him. Some of these drivers do some wild stuff. It says, yeah, because I need to take my bottom off and get it coming in the truck, and I can't have a bathroom on it. I not need the bathroom for it. Yeah, I feel you. It says, no, for real, Chrissy. Some of these drivers can get buck. They don't care. Yep. And one driver got out of his truck one night, like I'm sitting up here on live talking to y'all. It was a driver that got out of his truck, butt behind naked, walked on the side of his trailer and took a piss. He act like ain't nobody gonna see his naked butt. Like, dude, where is your clothes at? It says, Dex, hi, my first time seeing you. Hello, Dex, how are you doing? Dex Anderson. It says subscribe. I appreciate that. Come on in, join the chat. We just chilling, talking about everything under the sun. Right now, we're talking about truck drivers. Yes, he was in his like, okay, I'm parked here, and there's a truck parked on the left of me and parked on the right of me. So what he did was he got out of his truck. I guess he forgot. He might have been sleepwalking. He forgot other trucks was around him. He got out, stark naked in his birthday suit, walked on the side of his trailer. I could see him out of the side of my windows and just whipped it out and took a little leak. Yes, he did. Okay, Dex says, I am light and auto tech from National Touring Bands. I travel for work. This is great. Oh, well, appreciate you. You travel. So Jolia travels too. You guys might have something in common. It says you sub to a really awesome individual. Oh, I appreciate that. So Dex, where do you travel to outside of the U.S.? Or you just travel here in the U.S. from state to state? Nice. That's pretty cool. Oh, it says not sleepwalking, Yolanda. You're yeah. I assume he was, because think about it. Say for instance, you sitting up in your truck and then you just get out naked and then you just go on the side of your trailer and pee. You got to be sleepwalking. You got to be sleepwalking for real. You've got to be sleepwalking. What else are you doing? I mean, think about that. It says Dex, USA on tour with a rock band, Black Stone Cherry. I've never heard of that rock band before. So you're traveling with this rock band is what you're saying, Dex? Is that what you're saying? You like the manager for the band, or like what? I saw sleepwalking and missing the joke. Yeah, well, what happened, we was talking about a driver that had, Jolia, a driver had got out of his truck naked, and he went on the side of his trailer to go take he went to go pee. So I said he must have been sleepwalking and realized that he was naked. You know, just getting out like that. Blackstone Cherry. Okay. It says you might be right, especially if he's been trucking long enough. Yeah. Ooh, the police. What didn't happen? Ooh, I'm nosy. Wait, y'all. I might have to get out if I see the sign. I see the police show up. Anytime the police show up at these truck stops, something popping off. And you know what's popping off? Guess what's popping off? Take a wild guess what's popping off when the police come strolling through. They looking for those. Hey. I know exactly what they're doing. And I wish one of them would hide under my trailer. I cannot stand that. They get the hiding under the trailers and everything. It says you might be right, especially. Oh, yeah. It says Dex, I am a lightning director. Oh, you deal with the lights and stuff. I'm a lightning director for these guys. Saturday nights, I would crave some time to join me on a live. Oh, okay. So I love you, sis. Heading to bed early morning. Okay, sweetheart Jolie, I appreciate it. I hope everybody connect. And like I said, Jolie, you know I do random, so I don't have a set time that I do my live. Just, I guess, check notification. Whenever I get them, I get them. And I'll try to, you know me, whenever I can catch yours, you know I'm going to always be there. And alrighty, sweetheart. Thank you for stopping in, sis. Have nothing but love to you. Good night. Alrighty. Okay. It says, Jolia, you're awesome. Love your vibes. Yeah, she is so cool. She is really awesome. Chrissy, I see you still hanging in. And anybody that's here, I appreciate it. Whenever you get tired, ready to chime out, long as people here, I'm going to chit-chat. Because I don't have to leave out till in the morning. And when I'm done talking with you guys, I'm going to go in there, get my shower, get myself together. I'm going to turn on the TV. I'm going to go and catch up on comments. And I think I might put out, no, I'm not, I don't need to put out a video because I'm going to put this live up. So I don't have to put out a regular video. But I did put out a short talking about that heat. If y'all seen that little video, I put it out right before I started live. It was like 112. And I was just showing everybody. They're just putting out something and, you know, have people to look at and laugh and say, like, what in the heck is she doing? Okay, Miss 804, it says Jolie. Okay, I see that, Jolia. It says I will catch you. Okay, yeah, I read that. So, yeah, like I said, it's been cool that everybody's stopping by and chit-chatting. People getting to knowing each other. I love how you guys are connecting. Like I said, welcome to the chat. I appreciate everybody that is, you know, been here in the chat. The conversation, this is my first live that the conversation has went like it went. Like the Bull Holler, when he came in, he was so cool, just telling like it is. She said, bye, Chrissy and 804. All sis, thank you. You can't wait to connect. It says I screenshotted everyone. Will check everyone. Yeah, she's a good supporter. She will check you out. She got good content. Beautiful family over there, and I mean she's great. And one thing when you're being on YouTube or social media, sometimes you can run into the right people and the conversation be good. You guys connect. Some people live in the same states. Okay, Chrissy, have a good night, sweetheart. I appreciate you every time you stop by. Chrissy is another one. Chrissy, did you want to share before you leave, hon? Do you want to share all your info, all your do you have a whole bunch of different social medias that you want to share, Chrissy, before you leave? Like, do you have or do you just have you? What all do you have? Do you want to put that out for people to come and join you? I don't know if you have all the platforms or what. It says sending love to everyone. Look at the screen. Appreciate that. I know that was corny. LOL. Oh, we appreciate you, Jolia. Thank you. Chrissy must have left already. I was trying to ask her. And anybody that's in here, if you have a whole bunch of like different platforms, like if you have Facebook, if you have Instagram, YouTube, fans only, TikTok, whatever, just put it out there. Chrissy, just YouTube and Instagram. See, Chrissy, I tried to find your YouTube and you was not coming up. So your YouTube, will you go ahead and go to like my last video that I just put out, Chrissy? And so I can go to your page over there and post you or something and just leave a comment. Because I haven't been able to find you, and I know you supports me all the time. See, a lot of people that support too don't even have no content. They just got the channel to watch YouTube. See, I don't have Instagram. So Chrissy, I just put up a short video. You'll see it. It has like a temperature in my truck. Or just find any one of my short videos and just comment, leave a heart. And then therefore, I can put your content and your page and your info, share it in my, I can share you on my post like I do everybody else. And the same thing with you, Miss 804, if you leave, because I can't do it while I'm in the live and I be forgetting. If you go and you leave a comment, I can post you, because that's one thing that I do, because this is your first time in. I post a lot of people on my community posts so that a lot of everybody can connect. And so therefore, if I post you, if you got Instagram, if you got Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, or whatever, if somebody see you, they might want to connect with you, or you might want to connect with somebody else. It's me. Hello. How are you doing? It's me. Now, she's another one that has a awesome channel too. Go over there, check It's Me out. She be cooking up some good food. It says Cool Beezy. Yeah, go. Like I said, just leave a comment, and then if somebody want to connect with you, they can. It says doing good. How are you? We're doing fine. I'm doing fine. I've been shut down a few hours. I went live earlier for about an hour when I was at a place getting unloaded, and then I had to end the live, and then I left, and then I drove for some hours, and then I'm shut down now and just went live again. I've been on here just about an hour and a half or so, and I'm just gonna stay here a few more minutes. And we've just been having interesting conversation this entire live. It definitely has been different, yeah. And that was all. Getting a lot of people to connect, tell them they can connect with each other, subscribe to each other. And I mean, it really helps when everybody are able to connect and stuff. Okay, supporting you. I really appreciate that. I know a lot of people have to go to work. And a lot of times you guys know how I shut down late sometimes. So if you're ever able to join in when I shut down late, feel free. And those that have to get off, go to work, hey, I just appreciate you supporting, watching my videos, and showing me love. It's really appreciated. I do appreciate it. And then if you see any of the videos that you, like even with the lives, and you didn't able to make it, you can watch half of it, all of it, or just a portion of it. That helps too, Tony, yo, man, it's me. Hello. I was wondering what happened to you, Tony. You missed a whole good conversation. It says, I can fire up some more lot lizard stories. I can't even start up a YouTube channel documenting lot lizard. Yeah, you can. You know what? You might do good if you start up a YouTube channel talking about lot lizards. You probably would get a good following right there. That would be pretty interesting to talk about. Tony, yo, man, where you been? You've been silent for a good little while. I haven't seen you. You pop back in. You getting your videos and cooking and getting ready for the night? And Mary, how's your day been going? Oh, you've been here the whole time, Tony? Okay, you just been silent. Okay. I wonder, is Brooklyn still in here? Brooklyn Born, he was in here earlier. That's my boy. You guys can check him out. Like I said, check Tony, yo, man, out. He has some good content over there. You know, all of the people that's been in the chat are good people. They all got good content. We all support each other. We all try to catch each other lives, each other videos. We just try to support the best way we can. I mean, even if you just subscribe to the person and never watch their videos. Because like I say, I will admit I'm subscribed to some people and I have yet to get over to their page because I just can't keep up with everybody. I ain't gonna even lie. But I'll still pop in. A great day. Yeah, it's a great day. I look at it like this, you know. Every time I get up, it's a great day. When I got up this morning, I was like, thank you, Jesus, another day. Lord, sweet Jesus. Because you know how many people didn't make it this morning? A whole bunch of them. A whole bunch of them. It says, I've just finished my video. I'm uploading it now. About what time would it be ready, Tony? About 30 minutes, 15? Because I'll probably get ready. Because you know everybody going to run over there. And I don't want to hold nobody from going, because everybody, they rush to Tony's videos every night. Oh, you uploading pretty early. It's about 10 minutes to 11. Okay. Yeah. So if I just finished my video, I'm uploading it now. Okay. Well, I might be in the shower and all that, but I'll catch it, in due time. It says, I don't know. You don't know what? You don't know, what time is going to be done uploading? It says, that's true. Any kind of support, yes, every day is a big blessing. Yes, it is. And then with that support, Mary, you know how I always talk about that. Even if you subscribe to somebody and you cannot watch a lot, say for instance, if somebody put out a short video, a long video, and a live video, and you are subscribed to so many people, there's no way you can go over there to that one page and watch all of those videos. You'll be able to watch like me. Sometimes when that happens, I can probably watch one of their shorts, and that's it. Or I might not be able to watch any of their videos, and I just go to their post or their community page and just leave a comment. You know what I mean? Because it's overwhelming. It says, Tony, yo, man, YouTube be tripping. What you mean YouTube be tripping? And I say, you got that face. What, your video is taking a long time to upload? Yeah, YouTube do be tripping. I don't know what they be tripping on, but they be on a whole nother game. Yes, they do. Because I tried, that's why I just put out that one little short that I put out about the heat. Did you see my new short that I put out, Tom? I tried to put out some other ones. It wouldn't let me. I don't know if it's because that live that I did earlier was still in progress. And then I'm going to try to upload this one when I'm done. And I'm going to try to get well, I ain't going to really focus on put out my long videos because I'm putting out these videos right here. Oh, yeah, and I made a playlist, Tony. Did you see my playlist? I mean, you ain't got to watch it, but I'm just saying I finally made one. And I'm going to make a playlist with some of my live videos, too. I just haven't gotten around to it. So, like, if somebody really want to support me and they just want to turn their phone on and play my playlist all night, give me those watch hours, be well appreciated. I met a dude, I forget that dude. I take that back. That was Dean. Remember Dean that came into the live? Dean said he has all of those different phones, and he said he supports, like when he at work, he'll take like somebody's playlist and just let it play all day, 8-9 hours, That's how he support. I thought that was a good idea. Now I've done that at night. I'll pick and choose somebody's channel that has a playlist, and I'll let their videos play like 8-9 hours while I'm resting, 4 or 5 hours, something like that. And I've even let people videos play and then just sit the phone down. You can support all types of ways. But then and then another thing, even if you can't support and watch their videos, you could still be subscribed to them, and you can pop in once a month, once a week. You ain't got to be there just watching all their videos. My main key, if you're subscribed to them and you just go and they post every once in a while, watch one video or just one short. If that's not good enough, I don't know what to tell you, because I would love for somebody to just be subscribed to me. And if they can't watch all my videos, I'm not mad. Just subscribe to me. And if you just watch one of my shorts, you've helped me out. You're helping me out just being subscribed to me. Do you see what I'm saying? So, yeah. You can support all kind of ways. Like I said, YouTube is big enough for all of us to support each other the best way we can. Just like now, it's what is this, Wednesday or Thursday? What I got to think. What's the day? It's Wednesday. And it's a lot of people probably here right now have to get up and go to work, or they probably haven't too long gotten off of work. They need to go home. They need to cook. They got to be with their family, catch up on a lot of stuff. But they're taking the time to stop. You guys are taking the time to stop just to show me some love and to support me. That right there is that's awesome. I appreciate that. Trust and believe I do. Because you ain't got to be here. You could be off with your family or something. It's just like Chrissy and, Tone and even Mary. All you guys that have checked in. So many people have checked in and has been here with me, basically rocking with me almost 2 hours on this live. That is great support, and I appreciate that. I really will. I really do. I really do the whole time. Even with like people that is here that is cooking, the Bull Hauler account, he came in, had the conversation going pretty good. We had a lot of people in here. Miss 80s, 804 all day, Chrissy, Brooklyn born, Jolia came through. Everybody that's stopping in to show me some love just kept the conversation going. We had Dex Anderson. He's here with the a rock band, and he's I guess in charge of the lights or something like that. But he stopped in. Anybody just stopped in and conversate, that subscribed, gave me a thumbs up, left a comment, watched the video. It is just well appreciated. And all the people that's just stopped in. And when we first started, it was buck wild. They was all over the place. Invisible stopped in. It's a lot of people. Brooklyn born. And all these people, again, go check their pages out. Michael stopped in. Michael stopped in, was looking for a wife or somebody, I guess. And I'm just trying to stroll through to see who all stopped in. But I appreciate each. I'm scrolling down one side. Oh yeah, we had the real TSM rapper. He came in and, to say hello, and he always he does, he try to show a lot of support too. He'll stop in from time to time, just like I do the same thing with his channel. He might not be here all the time, but he will stop in to say hello, hey, and how you doing. That right there is appreciated enough right there. So yeah, pretty cool. But so like I said, it's kind of boiling down. I'm gonna try to get about 2 hours out of it, so that's about another 10 minutes. We'll chit chat. I'm up to 14 likes. Yay! I be hoping I can get at least 20 likes. I have yet to get 20 likes in a live. 20 or 25 likes, 30 or something. One day I'm gonna get it. So like I say, I'll stay a few more minutes. We're gonna get ready and shut it down, because I still have to get myself together, get me some rest, and then I want to watch Yo Tone's video. I love watching his videos every night. Then I want to catch up with a few more things, other videos, other content, and that's it. I'll upload this. YouTube is so slow, like Tony said. You can upload a video and it might not pop up until tomorrow. So I'll upload. Now, the other one that I did earlier today, I think it's out floating around. I'm not quite sure. It wouldn't allow me to even see it, but I'll go through my email. It might be in there. So, uh, and then when I get off of this, when I'm done with this live, I'll upload this one. So anybody that want to hear the recap to support me on it and watch it again, which to be honest, if it was somebody, I ain't gonna even lie, man. Them long live, I ain't be trying to watch no 2-3. I ain't gonna even lie unless I'm giving that support. But yeah, I'll upload it. It might not be ready tonight. Everybody probably be asleep anyhow. But hopefully it'll upload tomorrow sometimes. If anybody want to hit a recap on it, watch a little bit of it, a portion of it, I appreciate that. But if not, that's okay because you guys have already been here in the live with me the entire time. And see, that's another thing. If I go in somebody's live and I have been in their live the whole time, to me, it makes no sense for me to go and re-watch the video again unless I'm just trying to help them with some watch hours. But to be honestly, if I've already been in your live and you've been live an hour, or 2 hours, or 3 hours, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not going to go back and watch it again because I've been in the live and I already know what y'all was talking about. So what do I need to watch it again? People say, oh, for the watch hours. No, I'm not about to do that again. I was already there. I might watch it later on down the road if I've watched all your other videos and I'm trying to give you some more support. Get mad at me, but heck, I was there with you the whole time. You know? I'm just saying. But you know, like I said, I enjoyed this live, everyone. We had an awesome time. The conversation was good. It was almost I had to be real careful, y'all, because whoever had just joined in now, when we first started that live, it was about to get buck. I mean, it was about to go rated R. And TSM, the real rapper, he had to come in and he had to break it down a minute, you know. It says, it's me. I love seeing the trucks pulling in. Yeah, that's why when I be at the truck stop, a lot of people like to see the trucks roll through, parking in, backing, and driving by. So I kind of keep it facing that way. And then sometimes I'll face it towards me too, just as well. I'll go back and forth and stuff because I think it's pretty cool to watch the trucks driving by too as we're, you know, talking and conversating and just watching people walk by or whatever. I thought it's something different. So yeah. But so earlier today, when we were, you know, when we first came into the live, it was getting pretty juicy there. So a few people was coming in and said, well, let me break the ice. How you doing today? So that was pretty cool and stuff. Yeah. So, but like I said, people, we had a good night. We had an awesome time in this chat. I'm not going to hold everybody. I finally got 15 likes. I appreciate that. I'll take the 15. I was trying to hang. Like I said, I thought I'd get 20. One day I'm going to go live and I'm going to get 20 likes. One day, I pray I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. 20 or 25 likes I'm going to get one time in there. It's a coming, y'all. It's a coming. But like I say, I appreciate everybody. It says keep going. Well, Tony, I'm trying to shut up because you said, is your video uploaded yet? Or is it still, it's me says 16 likes. Oh, it's 16 likes. Okay, I didn't see that. So I'm almost at 20 likes. I might get it before we get off, before we, the live is over with. It says keep going. Yeah, so we'll stay on a few more minutes and I'll see. It might get up to the 16 likes. Maybe a few more people might come in. And they might, as soon as they come in, they might hit the like button. And if they do, that'll be cool. If not, whatever. Tony, yo, man, it says, my video doesn't matter. Keep going. Well, you know they're going to be racing to get to your video. And then, like I said, if I don't catch it too, because I remember, what was it, about 2 nights ago, I fell asleep waiting for your video to upload. And I woke up that morning. I was able to catch it that morning, though. So then there's a lot of times I can't catch people's lives, videos, where I do have to catch them later because it depends on your schedule too. Everybody's schedule is different. And then sometimes I'll be up waiting to watch videos or different things. And I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, I'll fall asleep in a minute. I'll be tired, I'll be knocked out. You know, especially when I have long hauls. Like, you know, today I had a long haul. And then the day before, you know, some days I can drive 600 miles and some days I can drive 400, 300. It just varies from day to day. And when you drive about 600 miles, especially if I do it 2 or 3 days in a row, baby, those 600 miles per day will catch up with you. And when you shut down, and then I be trying to do content, like I said, with my content, and I feel like I have 3 full-time jobs. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes. And then, like, I think it was Chrissy, she was asking me earlier about retiring. I said, girl, don't let me slip up and hit the lottery. Because, you know, that Powerball and that Mega Million up there again. And I sure played it. I said, Lord, it just might be my time. Let me wake up and I find out I hit the lottery. I'll be out of trucking so fast. Yes, yes, yes. It says Polly Singlet. It says Mary's sister, hello, and stay safe. Okay, hello. Okay, Mary's sister. Okay, hello, and stay safe. I appreciate that. I appreciate you stopping through. Thank you. And like I say, so I already had something to eat earlier, and I'm not gonna eat anything else because I'll be laying down a little bit later once I get done settling in. And I finished all my coconut water. I bought some real coconuts in case you guys didn't see. I can show you in the camera. I bought some real coconuts. It's me. I don't know if you've ever seen these coconuts here. I bought these from the local grocery store. And it's real. This is a coconut. I'm going to crack it open and get the meat out of it and eat the meat. And I've already drank all the juice out of there. So, yeah. I bought 4 of these at the grocery store today. This is a real coconut. And they screwed a hole in there, and I just pushed down on it and put the straw in there, and it's all gone now. But it's good. So anybody want to like coconut water, go and buy some of these. I think they sell them at Walmart, Kroger's, H-E-B, whatever grocery store you have by you. It's me says yes, 100, love them. Yeah, they are good. So you buy them at your local. What do you buy yours at? It's me. Do you get them like from like your local Walmart, like a local Kroger's or grocery store or something by you? Because different places and then different prices. Some places you pay almost $10 for those things. I got those for $3.99 a piece. They was on. I guess they were on sale. So I got them for $3.99 a piece, which I thought was a good price because I've seen them higher than that. You know, because I love coconut juice, coconut water, whatever, and I also like pineapple too. That pineapple juice is real good. I don't know if any of you guys ever go to like your local grocery stores and they're in there, and H&S local store. Okay, like I go like the H-E-B, some of them stores and the produce. They'll take a whole pineapple and they'll juice it for you right there. Yep. Yep. So, and they're just really good. Oh, it says, sorry, it's me, sister. Okay, that's your sister. Okay, I see. Welcome. Welcome. Yep. So, like I said, that's where I get mine at all the little local stores and stuff. I would have loved to have gotten me a whole box of them. But when I went over there, they just had those 4 that was left, so I went ahead and bought them. And then I'll keep them in the refrigerator, drink off of them. And then I got that chisel thing. I'll cut them open, and I'll eat all the meat out of them. I'll eat the meat out of them, and it's really good. Really, really good. And like Jolia said, she said they call it jelly. The inside of the coconut, it's called jelly. Yeah. So, and earlier today, I stopped at, when I had made a delivery, and I got out, when I got done with y'all, I parked to the side, I got out, and I went over there to that grocery store, and they they had some baked chicken. Oh, that chicken was so good. Oh, it was so good. They must have marinated it, did something to it, because it was delicious. I got me some baked chicken, and I got me some cucumbers. Matter of fact, where is my cucumbers at? I didn't eat the cucumbers. Hold on. Yeah. I just realized it. Yeah, I got my cucumbers, but I ate my chicken, and I still got me some cucumbers. See, they came in these little containers. They sliced cucumbers, if you can see them. So I got me some cucumbers, and they got this stuff in the inside of them. And I ate my chicken, got me some more avocados and stuff. So yeah, I bought them, and then this is how it is. And these little packets came in there. It's pretty cool. Sliced cucumbers. And I bought these along when I got my chicken and stuff too. It's pretty good. And then I'll sprinkle some of this on here. But see, this is light. See, I'll eat this right here instead of eating anything heavy, because I normally don't eat a couple hours before I lay down because it's hard for me to sleep because I toss and turn. But then if I don't, I could just put these back in the refrigerator too, just as well. If not. But what I'm saying is the reason why I'm showing you this, because they had sliced cucumbers. They had all kind of fresh vegetables that you can eat. Oh, it was pretty neat. It was pretty neat. And that's one thing about being on the road and trucking, trying to find healthy, good foods. It's a task for sure. It's a task. That is for sure. You know? So if you find some good food, you better grab a whole bunch of it. You better grab a whole bunch of it for sure. Kimberly C. Okay, can you all believe that 12 rolls of Bounty paper towel at Walmart is $33? We had to have it checked out before leaving the store. Unbelievable. What? You paid $33? Wait. Let me read. So, Kimberly, it says, can you believe that 12 rolls? You paid $33 for paper towels? Are you joking? Or are you just playing? Are you like troll? I mean, like, wait. Are you for real? $33? Why? What the heck? That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. I'm still in shock. Wait, I'm thinking about that a minute. 12, let me see, how many rolls did she say again? 12 rolls. Just 12 rolls? Girl, no, you better than me. I can't believe that. You know what? See, sweetheart, guess what I would have done? I'd have put those bad boys back. Because I know Tony Yo Man, he buys a lot of paper towels. Tony Yo Man, if you can hear me, have you ever paid $33 for paper towels for 12 of them? No. It says, it's me. Wow, I shop at Family Dollar store. That's too much for paper towels. Yes, it did. Do you think they did the price wrong? We didn't want to go back in line. Well, girl, shoot, I'd have cut in line. I'd have been like, excuse me. And can I get in front of you for a minute? I'd have went back and said, look at here. $33. Good Lord. Woo. Tony said, I haven't. Because the reason why I asked you, Tony, because you have paper towels every night when you do your videos. She said she paid $33. Do you read that comment? $33 for a 12-pack of Bounty. No way, baby. It says, I'm going back to Sparkle. What's the difference in Sparkle? How much it is? They probably the same price. I'm like, it's me. I go to the Dollar Tree or Walmart, or either Family Dollar or somewhere, and like $1.25 or $1.50 or something. Shoot. Joe, you're back. You said you can't sleep. Where were you at, Joe? What, you tried to go to sleep and you got up and just decided to come back in the chat again? He said he's back. He told me something, I can't sleep. It says, Kimberly, I'm thinking it was around 15. Child, I'm still tripping off the $33 for some Bounty. Lord have mercy. What was it in a gold package? Did it comes with some coupons where you get free ones next month? Because I'm just saying, boy, stuff is getting so high. That is, I would never think in a day where you paying $33 for paper towels. Lord have mercy. But they say things are just going to get higher and higher. That is ridiculous. So, Joe, why can't you sleep? It says, Tony, yo, man, I buy my paper towels at Aldi's. So how much do you pay for your paper towels, Tony? About $15, $10, and how many do you get? She said she got 12 of them for $33. It is, we thought the cashier was getting information on us. Well, I'm not quite sure what to getting over on us. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Kimberly. Bounty got over on you. The paper towel people got over on you. Okay, it's just as simple as that. I'm gonna keep it real. Okay. Okay, getting over on you. Period. They straight yanked y'all. You talking about price gouging? That's worse than It says, haha, yes, they did. That's worse than when the COVID was going on and people was buying all that toilet paper. I seen a man when the COVID was going on, he was standing on a corner selling I think it's like a 12 pack of toilet paper for $50. I'm like, man, it'll be a cold day in hell, excuse my French, before I pay you $50 for some toilet paper. I'll get some newspaper and wipe my ass before I get that. It just don't make no sense to me. I am so sorry. Yeah. Yep, sure. He sure was $50. I'm thinking to myself, who about to buy some toilet paper for $50? Not I. And if toilet paper ever become $50, guess what? Guess what? Nah, never mind. I ain't gonna tell y'all because it's not that serious to me. I would find all kind of ways to wipe my butt, but I am not paying nobody no $50 for no thing of toilet paper. If we ever get to that means times have gotten really tough. Real bad. Yep. Rags would do, for real. Tony, yo, man, it says 12 double stock rolls for $15. Okay, so Tony, you buy 12 rolls, double rolls for $15 at Aldi's. Okay. So I guess it depends on where you go and buy the toilet paper then. I mean, like, not the toilet paper, my bad. Where you buy the paper towels at then. Okay, I got it. Got it. Well, like I said, I even on the truck or at home, I always buy my paper towels at the Dollar Tree or the Walmart. And I just buy some little cheap ones because I don't really use them like that. Kimberly C. It says, and that's Bounty. Okay. Oh, you're asking Tony, yo, man, if he's buying Bounty paper towels or off-brand or what. So, like, Kimberly, like, whether it's Sparkle or Bounty or whatnot, I mean... Well, some people say some paper towels are cheap, but Bounty is good and Sparkle. They like at the top of the line because they're real thick, like a washcloth or something. That could be why you paid so much for them too, because Bounty and Sparkle. I think Bounty is the #1 paper towel because you know they be doing them commercials where they be spilling stuff and they take one paper towel and just wipe it up. Yep. Kaylee, hello. It says any lot lizard. You are like the third person that's on this lot lizard thing. Why is everybody talking about these lot lizards, huh? It says my husband wanted the Bounty. I got the 88 count ones. Yeah, everybody's been talking about those. You must be a truck driver, or if not a truck driver, you know a little something about those lot lizards, huh? Because everybody's been talking about lot lizards tonight. Lot lizards, boy, they must be on the prowl or something going on because they have definitely been the talk of the town. It says, just want to know if that's true or not. You want to know if what is true or not. LOL. What do you want to know is true about the lot lizards, if they on the prowl or what? Like I told that the cattle hauler earlier account, I told him, look, I ain't even finna go there with no lot lizard because you don't know what nobody doing on the lot. They could be going inside to wash their clothes. They could be going, I mean, they could be a driver. I mean, see, that's another thing. So imagine if I get out of my truck and when I go walk inside to get my shower, you know what? They probably gonna think I'm a lot lizard. What if somebody online said, look at that lot lizard, look at her. She got her bags and stuff. So we can't, see, that's kind of messed up because everybody figure every time a female walk across the lot, I think everybody think it's a lot lizard. I really do. But it's not. Because you got a lot of female truck drivers that's here right now. That's probably shutting down, got to get their bags and go inside. So you imagine all the truckers sitting up there looking at them and say, oh, look at that lot lizard. It says Joe. Okay. I'm on a air Pepsi Lids that stills my emotions and reality. If I don't take it, that put me back in a mental hospital. How can they treat a human being like this? Is horrified. It affects my sleep. Okay, dude, are you serious? Or you just like I I I don't know how to answer that. I'm just saying. Um So, okay. So this medication that you're on, you're saying that it affects your sleep. So if the medicine affects your sleep, why not reach out to your doctor and have them to change your medicine or something? I mean, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I don't have a master's, a PhD, and none of that. So, sweetheart, if you looking, I could just say I pray for you. I hope it work out. But I know how hard it is. Can't get any sleep. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It affects your sleep. So if it was affecting my sleep, I'd stop taking it. That's just me personally. But don't stop taking your medicine. Don't do that. Please don't stop taking your medicine. I've tried on a Section 3. I'm a CTO order. Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is find another doctor or something. It's me. It says access doctor for melatonin. It helped. Okay, she was saying ask your doctor for melatonin or something like that. I mean, I don't know if it's, I don't know. Melatonin, what is, that's some type of, I used to work in a pharmacy years. Some of these, I can't remember. That's like a sleep aid, I'm thinking too, if I'm not mistaken. Melatonin, let me think, melatonin. I'm thinking melatonin is a sleep aid if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while. Yeah, you, whatever, either way with medicines, that's something I mean, you can't make the decision. It says, Kimberly, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Mary said yes. Okay, yeah, I wasn't for sure because, I mean, even though I'm driving a truck years ago, but I still know about some of the medicines. Some of the medicines is hard to pronounce and spell. There's some of them not even spelled like they're pronounced, vice versa. But I would suggest to you, Joe, you need to reach out to your doctor. Made naturally in the body, yeah. You need to reach out to your doctor and let your doctor know what's going on. And if your doctor is not trying to fix it, if I was you, I'd find a whole new doctor. I'm just saying. Because don't make no medical decisions by yourself. And I don't think anybody in the chat is a doctor or a physician or have a PhD or a master's or anything. Because I know I'm not a doctor and I surely ain't finna give them no, I don't know what to tell them. It says they stole my emotions and reality for 10 years. It's horrible. Thank you. I'll try. T. Lonington, thanks, God. Okay. Yes, you need to talk to a doctor. Melatonin. Yeah, you need to talk to a doctor. Yes, you do. And like I said, if the doctor that you got now is not working for you, all you got to do is get with your insurance company or somebody and call and go to the emergency room and tell them what's going on, and they can direct you in the right place. Because I know I'm not a doctor or a nurse practitioner or nothing. I can't tell you no medical advice because you sure don't want to listen to Yolanda. I'm the last person you want to listen to when it comes to medical advice. So if I was you, I would just reach out to my doctor, your doctor you seeing now, and if you figure that doctor's not helping you, guess what? There's thousands and thousands of doctors. You can find another one. But you want to make sure you're right at night and with your don't stop no medicines or nothing on your own unless the doctor tell you, because you don't know how that would bother you. It says, thank you, kind people. Yeah, call your doctor in the morning and tell them that you've been up and you can't sleep. That's what you need to do. Do it first thing in the morning. Yep, call your doctor, and if that doctor is not listening, call another doctor, or then if that doctor ain't listening, go to the emergency room and you go in there and you tell them people, look, this is the medicines, you take the medicines, say this is what I'm on, it horrifies me, this and that, I'm not sleeping, da da da. You just break it down to them. They got all kind of doctors up in there will guide you and lead you on the right path. Don't listen to nobody in this chat, because I don't, even if they was doctors, they are not your doctor, and I'm just being honest. Because I ain't going to tell you nothing. I don't think they going to tell you nothing. So go to the right doctors that can guide you in the right, because you don't want to, mess up no medicines. Don't nobody know what's going on there. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be diabetic. We don't know the full story. So I don't suggest you stop, or I don't even suggest you taking anything over the counter or anything unless you check with your doctor first. Yeah, make sure you do that. So, yeah. There's a female driver that just pulled up right there in a gray truck, y'all. And then there's another one on the other side. We have some female truck drivers out here. A lot of them starting to pull in now. They'll pull in because we on Central Time Zone. You got a lot of truckers that's pulling in now. See, they're circling around because this truck stop is full. And so they're going to keep circling. That's another thing. It's sad because, American truckers, we roll up and down this highway. But unfortunately, at certain times at night, there is no parking for us whatsoever. And trying to find a park for an 18-wheel, a tractor trailer, baby, good luck. And then depending on what state you're into, and these drivers be tired. Some of them done drove, 600 miles, and just had a tough time. And all they want to do is find a park, go in and get them a hot shower, grab them something to eat, and they want to lay down and go to sleep. But unfortunately, they'll just keep circling because there's nowhere for them to park. They're waiting for somebody to pull out so they can put in, stuff like that. So it's like, see, like this truck, he'll circle. He's trying to find a park or something, or maybe he might find one trying to back up. It says, what state are you in right now? I'm outside of Oklahoma over there trying to make my way. Illinois, trying to make my way on the other side of town, in a whole nother state. One thing with driving, if you don't drive, you don't too often tell where you're at, because you got to look at it for your safety. I can be like, I'm live right now. All it takes for me to mention it, well, some people might recognize, but they don't know where you're at. I mean, a lot of these truck stops live about a trucker's rule is I always say, hey, I'm traveling from state to state. It's simple as that. They say, what you hauling? Could be dead bodies in the back. Who knows? That's just a rule that we follow. So I always say I'm on the outskirts, or I'm here or there. You just for your safety. You're live. They already can go to my videos, see where I'm at, and all they got to do is say, wait a minute. They try to pinpoint, because I was on live a couple of days ago, and a dude kept asking me where was I at this truck stop, at that truck. No, dude, I'm not there, because all I know, he could have been there. And you know what I'm saying? All you had to do is go and look at my videos and see who I work for, and then start searching for your safety. One thing that a rule of thumb, when I used to train, especially female trainers and stuff, female trainers, especially as being a female trainer, used to train other females. I used to always tell them, when anybody asks you, what are you hauling? What do you tell them? You know what I tell them? If you ask me, Yolanda, what are you carrying on the back of your truck? For all I know, it could be dead bodies or caskets. I don't know. Well, where are you at right now? I always tell somebody opposite. They'll say, well, where are you at? I say I'm in Illinois, but technically I could probably be in, they might say Illinois, but I could be as far as, New Mexico. What time do you start? Are you getting ready to start in the next hour? I'll say, yeah, but I'm not leaving until 5 hours later. You always got to think ahead or out of the box and whatnot. I always throw people a sidetrack. People ask me where I'm at. I say Illinois, but I'm really not in Illinois, because I don't know, who's watching, who's looking, as being a female driver and stuff like that. You have to. I seen a girl one time was on live, and she was live at the truck stop telling everybody where she was at. I'm like, girl, why are you telling people where you at? Do you know how many people probably know your truck? I don't show my, I've had drivers show your truck. I'm not showing you my truck. Because our trucks have truck numbers. I don't want you to know what color truck. When I put out, if you look at my page and you see all of those different trucks out there, you have no idea which one is mine. And I don't want you to know which one is mine. You don't know if the blue one is mine, if the yellow one, the red one, the pink one. You're not finna try to hunt me down nowhere. All you got to say, oh, she drive, that's her truck. No, I'm not going to show you my truck. And I got, there's couple of people that follow me and they keep telling me, show your truck. I've showed inside. I've gave it a view inside of my truck, but I'm not gonna film my truck and say this is my truck. Everybody keeps saying no, I'm not, because I'm doing social media. You know, why would I want my truck to stand out? I'm a female, and all somebody got to be is I be parked at a truck stop and somebody remember my truck and say, oh my gosh, that's their truck, and knowing that I'm a truck driver and I'm out here. No, I'm not about to do that. That's why when you see all them different trucks, you will never figure out which one is mine. Never. Trust and believe. I'm not gonna say never, but you won't. It'll be hard to decipher which one is mine, because I post a lot of trucks. And if you can figure out which one is mine, you good. You really good. And how you know I even posted mines at all? I post random trucks, and I do that for a reason. You know, I post flatbed. You know, I say I drive van. You don't know. I could be a heavy hauler for all you guys know. I can be a flatbed. We have doubles, triples. I'm not going to put all of that out there, because to me, that's putting a little bit too much out there, because you have to think about your safety. And that's a lot of things people always ask, well, what state you in? And you know, it's not driving a truck. You don't know that I'm not going to tell you that. Like she just asked me, I don't have a problem with you, Kimberly, but I'm just going to say, you know, I'm in Illinois. But to be honest, I'm not in Illinois, but that's just what I'm going to tell you. But I'm just telling you at being safety as a truck driver. You know what I'm saying? And then I've had people keep saying, post your truck. I'm not going to post my truck. Why are you so curious about seeing my truck? See, that's what draws a red flag. Why do you want to, well, post your truck, let's see how your truck looks, and no, I will not do that. But there is female truck drivers that I watch their channels. They literally post their trucks. And so when this one girl, I'm not going to say her name, she's a truck driver, and if she's in, she know who I'm talking about. She learned a valuable lesson, but now she had to get a different truck. So what she did, she was on live like I am now. And she got on live and told everybody that she was at, oh, I'm at ABC, you know, truck spot. I'm live right now, blah, blah, blah. She had made a video early, showed her truck number, her company, and everything. She got up the next morning and somebody had wrote BITCH all around her truck. That means whoever did that was at that truck stop where she was at. They already knew her truck, and they knew. Imagine if they would have came in on her and harmed her. And everybody kept telling her, don't show your truck. Stop letting them see your truck number. And I've seen her ran into her too. And she always was doing these videos. And after that, she had to stop doing it. She changed trucks, and then she came on and did a video saying, oh, I've been getting harassed. Stuff been happening to my truck, but I had to change up trucks. I'm not going to show. Well, everybody kept trying to tell her that from the beginning. Stop showing your truck. Even if you were a dude, if you notice a lot of truck drivers, even when I show the truck numbers, what y'all don't realize is those truck numbers, the numbers changes, and the colors, that's just the way our company operate. You might see that truck and you see truck numbers, but I guarantee you by next week, they're going to flip that truck out and change the numbers. They do. It's a safety thing. It's hard to explain it. They'll switch that out. You'll see that truck, but it'll be a total different number. You say, oh, that's not the truck. This got different numbers. You know, you have to think about your safety. And then some of the trucks that I show, they don't actually belong to none of the drivers in the fleet. Some of those trucks are sale trucks or whatever the deal is. And now a couple of them are drivers, but a couple of those drivers are, let's put it like this. I dare you to come for them. They want you to come for them, because those drivers, they'll sleep with their doors unlocked. They be like, come on, come pay me a visit. We got some drivers out here, though. They looking for some trouble. They looking for you because they be so bored. They looking for you to come for them. Come on, come from them if you want to. I know a couple of them out here that sleep with their windows down, doors unlocked. You know, they ready for you. They ready for some action. You know, some of these bad boys out here don't give a hoot. They be like, I wish you would come for me. You better be bad to the bone. So you got some drivers out here that have no fear. They'll post their truck, their mama truck. They'll tell you where they live and say, come on, pay me a visit. Come on if you want to. Especially like we had that cattle hauler in here. We got some of them cattle haulers, boy. I ain't trying to be rude and be disrespectful, but we got some cattle haulers from straight from the backwoods, and they don't care about DO2. They cock low. Come on if you want to. You know, they ready for some action. And them the ones you stay away from. You trust me. They fear nothing. They fear nothing. Let me tell you something. You better be scared of a truck driver. I'm telling you, if you walk past a truck and it's 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and that truck driver has their windows down and their doors unlocked, trust and believe, they don't fear nothing. They the show don't fear getting clocked out. So you right there should tell you something. I'm not saying they're not rap type, but that right there put enough fear in me, especially if you're in a bad area where people are riding around on bikes or, you know, a lot of activity, and that truck driver is laying up in there with his windows down and his doors unlocked. Enter at your own safety. Just be prepared, okay? Trust me, Lee, that man laying up in that truck, he fears nothing. Okay? Those are the ones you better stay clear of. Okay? Trust and believe. Because you got to have some balls, and I did say balls, if you sit up in a truck with your doors unlocked and your window down. That means you fear no one or nobody or nothing. You know, you looking for some drama. Yes, you got that right, Kimberly. Means business. They want you to come in on them. Give them a reason, okay? Those type of truck drivers you need to stay away from. You know? Because they're the type of truck drivers that, I don't know if something happened coming up as a child, or they just, they looking to hurt some. They just looking for, I'm not going to say trouble, but you're looking for some if you land up with your windows and all that unlocked. So, and then people at the truck stop know better. They don't mess with you wouldn't even, I don't even think a lot lizard will walk up to their door. And then a lot of them like that, they have stickers on the side of their windows and their doors that say no lot lizards. And if you knock on their door or something like that, no telling what'll come out the window or what they'll do. So yeah. And then some of these drivers, they're just bold. I remember, this was about 15, 20, this has been a long time ago. There was a truck driver. I don't know if you guys ever seen a movie called Rest Area, or Rest Stop, I think it is. It's about a truck driver. He was going on, I'm not gonna get into that now, I might get in trouble. But he was a bad truck driver, put it like that. He was a naughty boy. He just shouldn't have been on this road, and he came on the road just to do his dirt. So you got to be real careful. You got some people out here. You think, why is he even driving? Yeah, they use the truck to cover up some things, just like any other job, you know. So you gotta watch yourself, because trust me, at this truck stop, there's always somebody watching you. I got a video, and it says somebody's always watching me or watching you. Trust me, that you might think by a certain time all these drivers are asleep. Nope, no sir, no ma'am. They are always lurking and peeking and watching. Some of them don't ever sleep. They sit up 24/7, just watch everything. They call it's like a neighborhood watch. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The kidnapper killer, Kimberly. No, this one was called something else. It was going up and down interstates. You guys will have to look it up yourself. A few of these truck drivers. You pretty close, Kimberly. I'm not gonna get into it because I don't want to discuss that, because I don't want nobody to say I have wrong information. But you semi close. Let's put it like this. It wasn't too pretty. You got a few truck drivers that been like that. You know, going from state to state doing that to people. It was just so sad and devastating, because it gave truck drivers a bad name. You know, had a lot of people in fear. You know, it's crazy. But you know, you got people that do stuff in trucks, and a person that work in the office do stuff too. You never know a person. My grandmother used to always say, you never judge a book by its cover, because you just never know. And some of these truck drivers can really fool you, and you got to be careful when they smile in your face. Hello, beautiful. How you doing, man? I keep my distance. I'll speak and I keep it moving. I only talk to drivers when we're our hubs. When I do my interview, those are drivers. Even though some of them might be not right, but see, we got security, and they don't want to chance it when you're there at the company. But I don't. I would never approach none of these drivers here outside. Like all of these drivers here, I don't even speak to them unless they speak to me. I speak and I keep it moving. I don't stop whole conversation. I don't even indulge. I don't even give them a time to even start talking to me like that, you know? If they're not with my company or not in my hub, or I don't see them at a shipper, receiver, and small top, I keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. It says, yes, a woman on Reddit was telling a story how she was stalked by that guy. It was a wild story. Yes. They said, I don't blame. Yeah, some wild stories out here for real. And, you know, there's stuff at the rest areas, you know. So it's crazy, though. Yep, Tony, yo, man, it says you got 360 subs. Oh, cool. I must have got a few people subbed to me since I've been on live, which I really appreciate that. I appreciate all the subs that's coming through. I really do. Yep, I really do. I appreciate all the love. The more the better. My goal is I'm trying real hard. It says Kimberly said, yes, I'm going to sub too. I appreciate that. It's me at Two Hearts. Yeah, you guys, like I said, we've been on here a good enough time. If y'all can hear my voice, I am starting to get a little bit tired and a lot of stuff I got to catch up with. I do appreciate everybody rocking with me. I've been on here. We've been on here 2.5 hours now. And I do appreciate just the time that you're here. You know, Kimberly, it's me, Yo Tony, all the names that I've named above. Like I said, all the new subs that have subscribed to me, thank you so much. I know a lot of people have to go to work tomorrow. I know a lot of people want to watch Yo Tony when he put out his video. Yo Tony has been here the whole time, and most of you guys have been here the whole time that I started the live, and those that came to my live earlier. Like I said again before I go, I appreciate everybody. I thank everybody. Remember, always go, when you go on my page, go to the community and the post, because I post a lot of people pages. It might be somebody there that you want to check with or you want to subscribe to. Go to their channel. Again, thank you guys so much. Hope you guys be able to tune in with me the next time. Let's support each other. Let's pray for this world, because it's a mess right now. Just stay prayed up, everybody. Again, thank you. God bless you. You guys have a good night. And thank everybody for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank everybody that subs, gave me the thumbs up again. And thank you for watching my videos. I can't thank you enough. Alrighty, Kimberly and everybody that's still here. It's me, Tony Yo Man. Have a great night and day and tomorrow. Thank you so much. Good night, you guys. Love you all. It's Yolanda. Have a good one.